Welcome to Off the Binge, your ultimate seasonal anime podcast. Each week, we deliver top recommendations, hot takes, and in-depth reviews of the latest episodes from this season's lineup. Join us as we give you your weekly dose of anime coverage. You motherfucker! You told me you told me you weren't gonna say nothing. Oh, you looking at AI? You looking at AI?
It is.
I don't count. That's clickbait. But I'm sending that to Martian. I'm pretty sure he'll like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the one and only Off the Binge podcast. I'm your host for this today's episode, Crash, aka the Hispanic Assassin. Oh boy, we have a real special one for you guys. Sit back and relax as we give you a hot flop for the spring 2025 anime season. What's hot flop, you may ask? Well, I'll explain after a quick introduction to my co-host. Starting with the birthday boy. Yes, it still is his birthday. It's his birthday month. Guys, give us the one and only Legend D Vash.
I like the positive attitude. Is your boy, the humanoid typhoon, legendary D Vash, like the Will of D in One Piece, and he has the same energy like my girl, because she also says it's the birthday month, but I'm sharing this month of celebration because the week of this week episode is her graduation, so I want to speak in existence for the awesome work that my girl did for the past 2 years to 24 months of graduating inside her career, in her academic and everything. So best of luck in her future endeavors. So I'm very happy as a great partner and supporter. Just like in this show, we are great co-hosts and supporters for this debate that we're about to have of what is good in this season or not.
Yes,
I know I'm going to be arguing and I'm going to be defending about my best boy of this season, my boy Kurt. I'm going to ignore Nate from any of his slander of my boy Atelier Meister. Yes, zoom in as much as you want, my boy.
Hey, all I'm going to say is that good thing we're doing hot or flop this week, because I only stuck to keeping up with all the anime for 1 week. So
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't stick to shit. I just watched the important ones, which is To Be a Hero, my boy Meister, and I think a few other ones. Like I watched the important ones.
I feel like me and Grem were on point, but like this week, nah.
But you know, it was like a week off.
Hot or flop.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Coming in clutch in a way, yeah.
But
no,
we can't forget his intro, because he always forgets the intro. We can't forget the man, the one we always need to remember, MemoryNK.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, that was good. That was honestly my intro.
I'm about to say that was the intro. Don't fuck him up, because now you got him questioning himself. You're like, fuck, I gotta do another intro. That's what I was saying. Hello, audience.
What's up, everyone? No, I'm excited. I'm excited for what we got going on here. It's gonna be like some rapid fire. We're gonna be timed and all that. We're
It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be chaos.
It's gonna be fun. I'm happy to be here as always.
How about you, man? God, are you excited to be here? Cause like you took your week off as well. With like you were distressing, right?
Hey guys, I'm the man god. I just want y'all to know that this new chapter of Blue Box dropped, and I don't know if anyone's reading that, but yo, this new chapter of Blue Box, anybody? Oh my god. I need more
panels. I saw the panels.
I need more too, is all I'm saying.
It's about damn time.
Please. I can't go into the rabbit hole.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
Don't spoil it. Yeah.
I need more.
I see you say less.
They're high schoolers, buddy. Let's get
Come on. Not for long. One of them graduated.
What?
That is dropped.
One of them's out of there. And they may or may not be in her apartment right now, you know? Anyway, what's up, Neko? What you got?
Oh my god. Well, hey guys, it's me, Neko Chan. I'm just a chill girl watching everything all at once. And yeah, this week I had a good time.
I really gotta say, this week. I don't think I've told you, but every time you say that catchphrase, I always think of the movie Everything All at Once.
That's the point.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, okay, good. I didn't know that. I really been into action because it was one of my favorite movies of that year, and I love that movie. I love the direction, the art, the wardrobe, everything. And every time you say that phrase, I always think of that movie. And I'm like, is that reference to what you're saying, or like what is it? I've really been into action. Just always pops in my head. I just had to interrupt, be like, yo. What is this?
That movie changed me, so hey, I put that even in my bio on Twitter.
Yo, me too. That movie changed the way I saw I saw media, the way the art style, the wholesome photography. Oh my god, So
Just
flawless.
beautiful, and I love that actor coming back after so long. Just beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
why I recommend people to watch the show on Paramount, or the movie that came out is on Paramount Peacock. Yes, that one. I plan to watch your wifey this week, so yeah, I get you.
Same. You get it. You get it.
But this is How to Flop. This is my anime of the spring season. If anybody did check out our winter version, because we had our winter version of How to Flop, and then the end of the season we have episode 7. Thank you for the plug. For anybody want to check out, we'll put the info card right here on top somewhere. But then additionally, we have our tier list where we end up the season and when we have another debate and we rank. We try to be on the same page. If not, we have a debate and have like a Hunger Games type of vibe. If not, we have this version, the winter. I mean, wow, I just gave the plug for winter. Spring season, my boy. Thank you. Spring season of How to Flop. So before we get into it, can we get an intro to our new audience? Anybody go check out Discord because we have a community now that's joining and talking a whole conversation about, to be a hero. Because I love that. That was a beautiful thread. A lot of conversation, but a beautiful thread that's like, oh my God, so much. But Crash, talk to us. What is How to Flop?
I'm going to be a little bit more generous, a little more entertaining because I know I went a little wild and out the last time around. But for the new viewers or new listeners joining in with us, How to Flop is a original idea of mine that I had written personally that we're now, implementing on a podcast. This is pretty much how this, episode is going to go as opposed to our previous episodes where we talk about anime. Now that we are halfway or a little bit more over halfway with the anime season, majority of us are watching a lot of animes. We have an idea of what we like, what we don't like, but still we have some people out there that don't know, if they want to give it a, test, they want to dip their toe in the water, see if it's good or not. So what do you do with that? That's where we come in here off the bench. So we have here a big wheel that has majority of all the animes that we are watching for the spring of 2025. We're going to spin the wheel and whatever anime it lands on, our co-hosts, including myself, will also be giving a 90-second explanation as to what we think about the anime. Was it great? Was it bad? Was it mid? I'm not even fucking watching it. We're here to let you know what's the best, what's the worst, and why you should give it a chance, or why you shouldn't even bother. We're going to put it into 4 specific categories. We have recommended, which pretty much is really explanatory. We highly recommend you guys to watch it. We have Bing Chilling, which is between good to mid. It's good. It's worth giving a chance. You should definitely give it a chance if you don't have anything else on your anime list. We have Straight Trash, my personal favorite, which don't watch it because it's straight trash. And the final one, which is very self-explanatory, we didn't watch it. We just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There's gonna be a lot of them being said, because Grem and Nate and probably Neko has a good 45 animes, and there's a few of us that will be saying haven't watched it.
Yeah, we're all stat patterns. All stat patterns.
Yeah.
36? Why do you keep going to 40? I have 36.
I'm saying Nate probably has 45 or less. That's what I'm saying. 45 at least we have on this list that people need to know that this is the big list. So yes.
So again, that being said, we have these 4 categories. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna land an anime. Each of us has 90 seconds to explain what we categorize that anime and why we think it's good, great, or bad, etc. And you guys can let us know down in the comments below what you think. Do you agree with our takes? Do you think it's bad? Do you agree with it? Do you think something should have changed? You let us know. And just again, a big heads up. This is all opinionated. Things are subject to change. You may like or dislike something today. Tomorrow could be a different story. So this is just at the current moment, at this current week that we're watching this. Our opinions can probably change by the end of the season. So stay tuned for that tier list that we're talking about, where we actually decide together as a team, where we decide what anime belongs, if it's great in S tier or trash in F tier. Your Forma, but that's a different story for another time. Do you guys have any personal questions? Me and my co-hosts, any questions about this game we're about to go on to?
I have no questions, but I'm throwing this out there. If any of my fellow co-hosts get the last show correct, whatever is the last show on the wheel, it's episode 30. I'm giving them $30.
Oh.
Wait.
Right. If you guess what the last one on the wheel is right, you get $30. It's episode 30.
I was gonna say, what happens if none of us get it right, but we get it close to the last
If
one?
none of us get it
No,
right,
no, no.
that's it.
Yeah, but I say
No,
there's no info
No one
bus.
gets it. No one gets it.
All right,
Okay.
that's fair.
No.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
And-
fair.
I also have one more point to say out.
Okay.
Thank you again, guys, for watching Off the Binge. This is episode 30. We've been doing this for a long amount of time. You think 30 episodes is not a lot? It is a lot.
It
So
is.
again, thank you guys, our new viewers, and everybody giving us a watch, a listen. We really appreciate it. Doing this kind of thing. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. So keep liking, keep subscribing, because you're the reason we keep doing content like this, and I can't wait to give you guys more content of like our ideas, what we have for the anime that's coming out in the future.
Trust me, there's more upcoming. Can't wait for the summer version of this, because I know there'll be a lot more arguments for that.
God.
Oh.
Coming back, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. Welcome back.
Oh, Shin Hero and a few others are going to be exciting for conversation. The last thing I'll say, chat, as always, like Crash said, the promotion of the liking, the subscribing, commenting. Please try to engage with us in this episode, because this is a full conversation. Like Crash said earlier during the promos, that we have no animation spotlight when it comes to a review, no top 10. So if you guys want us to conversate any of the shows from week 7 that appear, and there's good conversation, we will probably talk about it for week 8 coverage, episode 31, with week 7, sprinkle in. So give any comments. This is an episode for us to be engaging. And if you guys also reach 10 likes, it will help us to know that you guys are liking the content that we're doing. Other than that, let's get straight to the game.
You guys got guesses?
Yeah, we gotta-
Oh, wait, hold up.
Predictions. Make our predictions.
Oh yeah,
Right now.
yes,
What's
let's
up?
make a prediction.
We have predictions.
Crash, go first
What do we
since you're the
think
host.
this, or the last anime is gonna be.
Yeah.
I
What do
mean,
you
come
think?
on, guys.
What do you
Hispanic
think,
Gunner
Crash?
has to come around this one time. Please.
You can't choose any Gunner one. You have to choose one of the Gunners one. You gotta choose one
No,
Gunner.
he's choosing Takamine. We
Okay,
know he's
Takamine.
choosing
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Well, wasn't he
holding
right
my-
last time? That
He
100
was
brothers.
right.
or
He was
something?
right.
I mean,
Oh,
Alright,
let's
let's find out.
Let's see if RG guys
Oh.
bless me.
okay.
Takamine, yours?
Please,
Takamine
yes, man.
for
Alright.
the Hispanic Gunner.
Gremlin, yours.
Yes, sir.
Nah. You know what, Vash? You next. All right. Mine's the last because it's gonna be last. Don't worry.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Mine is the Shunichi family.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Ooh, okay.
Wait. How about this? Because our man Memory is out here chilling out. How about we all pay our man Memory $5 if he's right? So what's your guess? Memory?
Mine is Lazarus. I'm saying Lazarus.
Oh, yours
Okay.
is Lazarus. Interesting. Okay.
We can agree to that, right, boys? $5?
Mm.
It was my idea. It was my idea. Y'all don't have to do that. Y'all don't have
We
to.
can agree. Hey, we can agree.
But
to
for
that,
shit and giggles, I still want to throw Lazarus out there for mine.
Yeah. I would say Yaiba personally.
Yaiba? Oh, it's
Yeah.
the beginning after the end. Don't worry, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
It is the end. It's gonna be the beginning after the end.
Imagine you get that right now. I would die laughing so
I
much.
would die. It's either the beginning or
That would
the
be
end.
fitting.
Come on.
That would be fitting. That
Yeah,
would be-
I would die right now.
All right, you know what?
I wouldn't
Without
be
No,
mad
further
at
ado,
don't switch it. Nah, don't switch it. Nah, keep it.
without further ado, let's talk about what we're binging because we're doing that, right? We're doing that real quick. Just real quick.
No. We literally had a production meeting yesterday.
Right, look,
You know
pay
what?
attention.
Let's transition.
Spin Master Bash, spin the wheel.
Let's go with the first one. Let's go.
Spin that
I'm gonna
wheel.
die if it's beginning of it.
Mommy, come on, bless
Spin that
me.
wheel. No, am I gonna be knocked out first?
What?
Yo!
Wow.
All right, Nate, go first.
You know what? Hey, you know what?
Bro, are you
Because-
kidding me?
Wow.
Because it was Memory's go and he's already wrong. Memory, you got 90 seconds on the clock. Cue it up.
Oh boy.
Cue it up, boss
For
man.
Lazarus, man. For Lazarus, I would say honestly, as it stands right now,
Yep, as it stands.
I would recommend it, but it's on that borderline of bin chillin' and recommended. Right now, I would say recommended. I feel like a lot of what I really like about it is the production. The music is incredible. Shinichiro Watanabe, traditionally his stories have been more about kind of the cast, and I feel like lately we have been learning more about the cast. Even in the latest episode, it seems like that's the direction they're kind of going for. Like there's some big reveals coming with some of the characters. So I'm not totally sold on the characters yet, but in terms of like the mystery with Skinner and kind of this wild goose chase they're on right now, some of the stuff has been kind of silly and has really led them to nowhere, but there has been some cool moments and the action is phenomenal. So there are a lot of things I do like about it. I'm not going to sit here and act like this is one of Watanabe's best works, because I wouldn't really say that. And there's still a part of me that kind of thinks the whole thing with Skinner just might be like a oh, I gotcha kind of thing. Like, it's probably not even like a legit deal, or I don't even know. We'll see how it all pans out. I am kind of worried though, because we don't have too many episodes left, but there's enough good that I would say that I would recommend it at this point, but it's treading that line. So yeah.
All right, you did exactly on that. Exactly 90 seconds.
Who would like to go next and talk about Lazarus?
I'll go next. All right. You can start the time.
Go ahead.
Start
that
timer.
For me, I personally just like the vibes about it. I think I agree with Nate. It's just gonna be on like recommended, but also in between binge chilling, and then it's like a between there, because it's honestly been really fun for me personally. And I just, and like Nate said, the production, and I just love that every episode we're going down right to the time where, you know, apparently the doom is supposed to happen. So just that kind of like, it has you at the edge of your seat. Like every episode you're like, guys, come on, guys, can we figure out who the Skinner is by now, guys, please. So I like it. Like they said, the characters are getting kind of more interesting for me, and I kind of, it probably won't be the best thing ever that he's made, but it's gonna be a good time. It's been a good time so far with each episode, so I'm here for the ride. I would say it's between recommended and binge chilling for sure.
Okay.
Also got opening. Oh,
And the ED.
I like all the
opening
music
more.
in it, dude.
yeah, but all the music for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I did under a minute. You know what? I'm gonna jump in as well. I will say this: when it comes to Lazarus, is a good show, a good concept. For me, I will put it in the bin chilling. For me, you don't have to stick up with it weekly. I would love to recommend to you, but if you're a person that has not Max, because it changed their name, HBO Max. If you have, if you're a fan of the dub, because right now dub is being released first, then the sub after. And 3, if you like, Memory said, if you already like the creator, what he has done in his prior experience, then you will like this show. But if you're jumping in as just a person who likes Toonami and has like Cowboy Bebop, and you might not get the same flair because it has a different mixture, but with the same aesthetic. So that's the best thing I could say. As a weekly binge, to me, is much better to just binge every 3-6 weeks, because that's what has been more enjoyable for me. As a one episode binge, you're asking yourself more questions, and I feel like you lose yourself a bit of it. So that's why I feel like it's more enjoyable as a binge. So go enjoy it.
Okay.
Second to last, but always, not the, Grem, what's up? What's your take on it? I lost what I was gonna say. I'm sorry.
All right. I got this. All right. You know what? If this was any week but this week, I probably would have put this in binge chilling. I would have dropped it a tier. But this episode gave me what I feel like I've been missing. I watched this episode this week. I watched it literally right before we started recording this podcast.
Literally.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This episode really changed my mind on this series. It kind of paints this whole thing in a different picture. You have, so Skinner is like clearly this horrible person, but in this episode we learn that in like their like search for him, they end up kind of like living vicariously through him. So it's like they're treading his life backwards. And they end up learning something, that life is just more beautiful when there are no humans around. They all take a moment to sit there and go, damn, like the world is
maybe this dude was cooking.
When nobody's around. Maybe this dude is cooking. And it really, I don't know, it's such an old trope, it's such a thing that we've seen before, but it felt really good this episode. and I feel like it really hit me more than it.
Mouth.
But that's what I'm saying. Recommended.
Then he went over already on the first one.
Yeah.
Golly, our man God.
I went barely over. All right, get off my back.
All right.
I was
I agree
feeling the
with you.
30 seconds that Neko gave me. You know.
There's no transitioning time. There is no transfer of time. There's no transfer of time here out here. We go on the next one. Now let's spin that wheel.
Let's go.
Oh, shut the you went.
Ooh,
My fault.
no.
Damn, I already skipped crashing the first
I'll
one.
say mine, and then we go to this one right
Yeah,
here.
he won't take that long. He won't take that long. It's
Yeah, he
fine.
won't
You
take
don't even
that
have to.
long,
You don't even have to do the timer.
I can't
Let's go.
believe
Let's go.
Spin Master Bash is so hasty to do. No. Hold on.
You already going on timer. You're already going. Timer's been pressed.
No. Let me do it again for me. I was talking to you.
Go. Speak.
Okay,
You're not
scratch.
doing it.
I don't know what the fuck my coach talking
Yeah,
about.
you're not-
This
you're not-
anime is about this drug called Hapna that is pretty much, if you take it, you don't have to, feel any pain in the world. The person who made it, Dr. Skinner, comes after 3 years of making the medicine saying, oh, wait, you know what? I take it back. I'm sorry I meant the drug. All you guys are going to die for taking it. You have
You
literally a
can
month
take it
to
back.
survive. So,
Yeah.
the
This is all
the
planned.
government, whatever,
Double
makes this
down.
team called Lazarus to try to find Dr. Skinner to try to make the cure. It's a bootlegger version of Cowboy Bebop. The characters are straight ass. Fuck Axel, the girl, the blonde girl, nice tits. Other than that, the story has no substance whatsoever.
Oh my
The
God.
music is the only thing that's making me watch. The animation threw me off in the trailer. How dare they fucking make me fall for the traps?
Wait,
Fuck
what?
them. I hope the ending is good, because otherwise, straight 7 out of 10. I don't know what the fuck my coach is talking about. Shame on them for making me fall for traps. He could have done so much for better. And I really feel bad, more than anything, for that director who helped out, that guy who worked for John Wick.
Oh.
Because he definitely doesn't belong in a project like that. Because it's straight
Damn.
forward.
Damn.
So
Anyway,
I'm still doing it on nice. Let's
Anyway.
go.
Spin Master Vash has already spun the second time. I'm gonna start with Windbreaker. I ain't seen it. Who's next?
I'm gonna go as well. Haven't seen it, so we already went. Neko, you're the only one that's seen it. I know.
Yes, I have.
Talk to us, because I'm sure you and Walker's are the only two of the people have seen it in the team. So talk to me.
I think the
Hey,
only
look,
people that have seen
look.
it on the
Okay, us?
planet. To be honest.
I think realistically, this is, of course, people always compare the better version of Tokyo Revengers. Anything is better than
Yes.
Tokyo Revengers, honestly. So yeah, if you just like just a story about found
Hands.
family, just hands, just it's a good time. These newest episodes introduce someone that is really beloved in the fan base, and they really love that character a lot. And so far, we've been getting to know them, and it's been awesome. If you like hands, found family, cute MC that blushes. I know ladies, y'all been enjoying that. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, ladies, we've been enjoying that. But yeah, otherwise it's just a good time. It's like just kind of like you turn your brain off, but also kind of like feel emotions. Again, having these characters like that are really kind of broken, but also can like bond and like work together and have these values that they want to change the world and everything. It's
So
pretty cool.
Ohana means family.
Yeah, I would put it in binge chilling. It isn't
Binge
the
chilling.
greatest day ever, but it's a good time.
Okay.
Also season 1's opening and this season's beautiful. Golly. God. And the art looks amazing. I'm sorry, I had to gush about those stuff. Oh,
Not convinced because I'm still not watching it.
it's fine.
That's fine. I might plan to watch it, so appreciate for the good words. All right. Next one then.
Yo, Spin Master, spin that.
Spin
shit.
it.
Now,
Making sure, just making sure, asking the team. Anybody got else to say? Did I leave anybody? No, okay.
Nobody
No,
moving
you
on.
didn't,
Because
sir.
anime, I'm gonna make it clear. We can spin the wheel.
Spin
Spin
that
Master.
shit.
Real good, man.
Please don't.
Oh.
All right,
Either
I'm
way-
first. I'm
either
first
way.
right now.
Go ahead,
I'm
go
first right now. Put start
know
the
who
timer
this is.
right now.
Go
right
ahead.
here.
Go ahead.
Man, fuck this show. I hate it. Bro, this show was so good. This show really got me mad. Like, you do not understand. I was so happy with the show. It was so good. And then they had this fucking plot line about this bitch mistaking the main girl as a fucking robot for like an entire fucking episode, and then being like super bummed out when she realized that it was a robot all along. It's like, no. She has been there. She's been ride or die for you. She has no business being this loyal to you, and you completely threw her into a fucking trash can for this goddamn robot that was inferior in basically every fucking way. Oh, what's that? She can fly? Oh yeah, no. It pissed me off so fucking much, man. Like this actually made me hate one of the characters in it in one episode. Like I loved it. I loved the whole dynamic. I loved everything about it, and it was getting really good. And then they threw this one episode that genuinely made me hate the other female lead, and I cannot rectify that in my head. I do not like her. And it got a little bit better this most recent episode that we watched today, that me and Nate watched today. But man, if she does not change, this right now it's in binge chilling. It would have been recommended previously, but
And that's time.
That's time. That's a good promotion.
Buzzer beater.
All right.
Buzzer beater. I'll go next.
Talk to us.
It pains me so, but I have to put this in binge chilling as well. It was definitely in recommended, I feel like, but lately it's kind of been dropping the ball for a lot of the things that Gremmen mentioned, because I feel like we were getting development with our two main characters. We were on that path, right? And then they kind of just, in a way, threw that all away. And we're kind of like starting over again in a way, I guess. But maybe, you know, our character, Konoha, is maybe going to see things or appreciate things about our other girl that she didn't before. I don't know. But the whole thing with the robot, like at first it was funny, but it got old really quick, because I was like sitting there like, okay, are they really going to do a whole episode on this? And then you're like 15 minutes in and you're like, okay, they're doing this for a whole episode. So yeah, the lately it's been dropping the ball a little bit. I feel like it started off really well. This feels like definitely like it is by Shaft, but there's been stuff that Shaft has had where it just doesn't really feel like Shaft. But this has felt like that. So you gotta love that part about it. There's a lot of nice comedic bits for sure. Even some surprisingly heartfelt bits that we saw in it as well. The interactions between the characters is fun, but yeah, lately it has been dropping the ball. So I can't recommend it. I wanted to recommend it, but I can't. I have to put it in binge chillin'. So
I guess I'll go next. For me, it's just been a good time. Just a Shaft little comedy anime. I've been liking just how over exaggerated and also heartfelt it is too. Just seeing them work together in the relationship. Yeah, I understand how you guys feel, but I guess I'm just it's not my first rodeo with this kind of dynamic, so it's a fun time with me. And I love the opening. Oh my god, such a banger in the ED.
Mhm.
Again, I'm sorry. This season has too many bangers. I have to mention the opening and EDs of all this stuff. Yeah, it's just a good Shaft little anime. Good time. I would put it in binge chilling.
Okay. Me and Crash, I believe you and me are the same. We have not watched the show, correct?
I have
Oh
watched
no,
it.
you
Crash
know
is
who
on it
it is.
now. Crash is on it. He
I've watched
wasn't hip, but
No,
now
yeah.
Oh wait, is this the one? Is this the one with the big titty chick?
The Assassins, yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
this is Assassin. Okay, go ahead. Promote your gooner. Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I am with my co-host.
this is not a Gooner show.
This is not a good.
it has some gooner.
It's
in it.
recommended
I mean,
for
you
me,
can't-
and
It
it
has.
ended up being chilling for me.
Okay.
The reason, however, it's because it's an anime that is very specific with comedy. You know, you have a ninja and an assassin. You know, as the Hispanic assassin myself, of course, you know, I need to explain. We assassins are straight assholes. We are not nice
Yep,
people. Let's
yep,
get that out of the way.
mhm.
So for you guys who hate Kanoa, for sure, yeah, I get it. You know, she's not the sweetest by no means. She's a straight killer. No
Yeah.
motion. And you guys need to remember that one thing. No motion. This girl that ran away from her village of her own accord because she's, you know, straight up pendeja. You know, she
No.
met this girl and was going to get killed, but ended up, you know, working up some kind of deal. And now they live together, kind of. And we're just seeing this adventure between these two characters that are nothing alike, nothing with each other. I feel like give this show some time. Yes, she is straight cold. She is
Yeah.
straight like, damn, like I give no F's about this chick whatsoever. But, you know, I feel like, you know, assassins can turn around and become better people. I feel like this show is very comedic at times. The animation, fucking cooking out a
Yeah.
goddamn gourmet meal. They didn't have to animate their bubani so hard, but they did for a reason, especially the ninjas too. I do recommend it, but as being chilling, it's a nice, I wouldn't say trash, but it's like a good, you know, waste of time, if that makes sense. So if you have nothing to watch, give it a watch.
Oh my god, is this the first time I agree with Crash? Oh my god.
I think we gotta. Wait, you said recommended, right?
No, I said bitch chilling.
I said
I
bitch
wasn't
chilling.
Okay, so we got
I started with you
unanimous.
guys. Yeah, unanimous binge chilling.
Binge chilling.
Yeah. I hope it gets better than recommended, but we'll see.
I think
Spin
there's
the
potential- Yeah, I think there's potential for it to bounce back into recommended, but we'll see.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Spin Master Vash, please! Orgy gods, please!
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what? Oh, Grumman's cooked.
Oh, he's cooked
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
It was the beginning.
Yo,
It was not
me and
the
Crash,
end.
me and Crash are gonna stay to the end. I bet we're gonna stay to the end already. They took
Oh
out
my
Grem
God.
and Nate. I'd like to go first. You know what? I'd like to go first.
Talk about it, sir.
Let's talk about it. Yo, this shit right here is straight up trash. Straight up trash. Straight up trash to the dog pile. Anime-wise, I want to tell it to the audience first. The story is there. I will probably ask Mega Grant for the source, for the site, for the information on reading it. If it's a web novel or light novel, he could ask me again in 5 years of me actually making time to read a light novel or anything like that. But if it's a webtoon or manga, that is possibility. But what happened the end of this year, not right now. But for TBATE, for me, it's straight trash. It's whack. Animation, slide shot. It's definitely, I don't know which one's worse. Records of Ragnarok or TBATE. I enjoyed more a Record of Ragnarok for 4 or 5 episodes more than TBATE. I felt like it was very jarring, very sad, very sadistic. I felt like I was hurting my eyes. I felt like I was watching PNG slideshows. I felt like I was watching a PowerPoint happening in a presentation in a classroom and showing like, hey, this is how you don't do a bad animation in a big studio like this. So that's all I got. Honestly, it was straight trash. You know what? I could just spend my next 12 seconds of telling you straight trash, straight trash, straight trash, straight trash, straight trash,
Yes,
straight
sir.
trash, straight trash, straight trash, straight
Using the most of his
trash, straight trash.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, so that is my saying for the beginning after the end. Anybody wants to go next?
Oh, I'll go next.
Go.
I gotta agree. I gotta agree with Vash. It's trash. It's straight trash. I honestly, like, the stuff with Sylvia was nice. Even like the most recent episode, I would say is probably my favorite episode. But it's with the, like, you know, the goodbye between like Tessia and Arthur and stuff like that. Because there was a little bit built up with that, right? So you did kind of feel that. But in terms of like some of the earlier stuff with like kind of Arthur and the family and things of that nature, and then like how they use the flashbacks, I still haven't been really a fan of that. It hasn't happened as much lately, but towards the beginning of the series, was not really a fan of like how they were using the flashbacks. And like Vash mentioned, the production is just, it's one of the worst, honestly, that I feel like I've saw in a while. I mean, there's just no movement at all. Like, it is just, it's so bad. And from what I've heard, the source material does not deserve this. Unfortunately, I wish I honestly could put it in binge chilling. I feel like it is kind of trending on in that direction where I could potentially put it in there, but like as it stands right now, I have to say straight trash. Because the only redeeming things right now for me is like I said, the Sylvia stuff and Arthur, Tessia, like that goodbye stuff in the Gramps. So yeah, straight trash.
I'll go next.
Okay.
For me, I would look. I'm probably gonna put it in binge chilling, guys. Look, okay.
Okay.
That's
It's
fine. We don't judge.
trash.
It's
It
your
is.
opinion. That's fine.
is.
That's okay.
But like, honestly, I've been having fun. Oh, but the thing is, too, I am biased.
You know the source material.
'Cause,
That's why
yes,
you know
I
the
do.
source material. So you have
I'm
an
been-
attachment to it.
I do. That's what's been happening.
I don't got an
love
attachment to it. I can literally drop
Yeah.
the show right now and don't look back. Unless you guys
That's
tell
fair,
me,
that's
be like,
fair.
hey, come back to, we got to review it. The animation got better. Actually, they hire a new studio on episode 12. They was waiting. Who knows? If yeah, actually tell me that, then I'll jump in. My fault. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. I would say overall, yes, I would put in binge chilling. It is trash, realistically, but I have an attachment. In this recent episode, I was tearing up. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, fuck, I forgot.
Really?
We don't get to see my girl
I
for
still
a
haven't watched it.
minute. And I really did like the stuff that was happening in these last like recent episodes. And also we got our baby. Our baby Sylvia is so cute. I love her. But yeah,
That works
I'm
too.
look. I look. It's definitely not getting the justice it deserved. This maybe few episodes are maybe gonna get a little better, maybe animation wise. I don't have hope, but I am here for the ride. It's still a great story. Yeah, definitely read the source material. I'm definitely gonna reread the comic now because of the series, the anime. So yeah, I'm excited to reread it. It's so good, and also the source is ending in 12 chapters. I heard, so that's sad.
It is the end.
It is the end. It's coming to the end, man. Turtle said, "Hey, I'm about to pack this up."
Who else is missing? Crash, and Manga Grem. Oh, Crash,
Well,
you
Gremlin's next.
Crash, you
He's
don't want
the-
to talk about it. Copy.
No, I haven't watched it, but I
You haven't
know
watched
it's
it. Go
supposed to
ahead.
go
Copy. Mega Grem, go ahead. Defend your series.
The source material is great, man. I don't know what to say here. Yeah, I mean, it's undeniable that this anime is just bad. As much as I love it, I love the source, but I can't rate it higher than just straight trash. I do love it, and I will watch it religiously when it comes out. But it is such a disappointment. I think the best thing about this anime thus far has been that Sylvie is so goddamn cute. But I mean, God,
I
Copy.
can tell how much it pains him.
it's
So,
bad.
Yeah, this
All right.
man's
It's
hurt.
wrong.
That he even has to put it down there.
So, want to move on to the next one then?
Yippee!
Yes, sir.
Spin that wheel.
Well, I think we're gonna take the 30 seconds that I have left as a
No.
moment.
And just sit
no,
here
we're
in
done.
silence and let him like drink.
We do not have time for that, sir.
This is
Let him
the
drown in
requiem.
his sorrows for 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is the requiem, boys. We're just gonna be here sad about it.
We still have an hour and a half of our
Yes.
show.
Oh
With
my
our-
god, thank God, I was so fucking scared.
The Sword
Oh,
of the
wow.
Demon Hunter Kijin. I'm not just say I haven't watched it on my end, so I cannot speak on
Okay.
I
it.
haven't watched it either.
I haven't watched it.
Nate,
I've
you want to go
watched
first?
it. Yeah,
All right,
I'll
go, Nate.
first.
It's your turn.
For this one, I would say binge chilling for me. I feel like it started off really well with the premiere. It had like the extended length premiere, which I feel like helped definitely a lot. I feel like it's kind of had a bit of like these isolated kind of stories. It feels sort of like Kino's Journey-esque in a way, which some of them have hit, some of them have not hit. I feel like not the most recent episode, but episode, I think it was 6, was one that I actually had like in my top 10.
You did.
Yeah, and that was actually probably my favorite episode besides maybe the premiere
Yeah.
in this series. But there's been some surprising episodes, honestly, not gonna lie, like some nice character moments. Production wise, it's not really anything too crazy. I feel like there are some nice flashes here and there.
It sounds like been
But-
chilling. From
Yeah,
you.
it's been chilling. I mean, I thought it was gonna be more of like a revenge kind of thing, like, and that may still be there, like underlying. But I feel like a lot of it is the main character kind of learning a lot as he encounters a lot of different people and he goes to a lot of different places.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's very Kino's Journey-esque in a way, but like obviously the setting is different. You're dealing with like demons and stuff like that. But it's nice. It's been a surprise, honestly, because I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as like I didn't have it too much on my radar, right? And to have for it to be in bin chilling and to come out of it with that, I'm content. So yeah.
All right.
All right, I will go
Back to-
next.
Oh, you watched
Yeah.
it too? I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're
I
watching
thought
it
I
too?
just-
Go ahead. Your turn.
For me, I would put it in binge chilling too. After the premiere, I went down this rabbit hole of looking into the novels, and I kind of already knew that this is the kind of journey it's about. Is for him to like try to mess up the demons' plan of trying to like keep their history going, and he's going to go into the modern time. So he's gonna live forever and like go through like meeting people and all that. So it's a pretty good premise. I think lately, like Nate said, some stories hit, some stories don't. A lot of future events are going to happen that is just going to lead up to what we saw in the first episode where he meets the modern shrine and stuff like that. So it's basically just a journey of him trying to know why is he holding the sword? Why is he going on this revenge and like a lot of this stuff. So I would say if that's your cup of tea, definitely go for it. It's it's gonna be really good if they keep up with what they're doing. Like he said, like they said, the animation's okay. They did delay this for a time to get, I'm guessing, the production really well. So for what I've been watching, it's been entertaining. So yeah, if you're into that kind of stories, definitely check it out. It's really good, and I'm excited to see where it goes until the end because there's just a lot of interesting things that happen in the future. So yeah, I would put it in binge chilling.
Okay. All right, I think we could spin that jump.
Is anybody else watching the anime?
Well, too bad. I already changed it. I already won the wheel.
You got a trigger finger for that.
Dinner table.
Okay. I think we're all watching this, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Who would like to go first on this anime?
You know what? I'll go first. I'm gonna keep it simple. It is been chilling. It's enjoyable. If you like a little detective / comedy, if you watch The Billionaire Detective, that was back in 2023 or 2022, it's literally the same fucking show. Just instead of the main character being a guy, you have the main character as a girl, and girl got money. That's what it is. If you already seen the show, just reverse gender to a girl, and you have a different comedy, and you have Speedwagon. That's your show.
At least she doesn't use her money like that detective did.
Yes,
Hotel just for like a case. I was like, brother, sir, calm down.
I kind of wouldn't have minded either though, because he did have money to find the crooks and also use it to his advantage. So it kind of made it awesome. But look, this anime is great. But it's been chilling. Because I would love to say recommended, but if you're a person that like the movies like Knives Out or anything like that, and you wanna try to figure out who's the bad guy, who's the killer, who's the murderer, you will rather watching the binging type of style every 3 weeks or every case being done. So that's why I say every 3 weeks, every 6 weeks of episodes. Because if you watch it weekly, it's gonna it's gonna eat you like, damn, who's the bad guy, who's the murderer? Is it the brother, the father, the sister, the fucking butler? Who is it? But that's what I got. Enjoy it. Been chilling.
Hey, I'm going to piggyback off you, actually. Now you mentioned Knives Out. Yeah.
Go for it.
The series is very Knives Out. With basically the butler always figure out everything instead of our girl and our other detective. It's just a fun time with the trio working together. And just our other detective, Miyano, he's just a goofball. Like, he tries. He probably gets close sometimes, but realistically, no. He's just a goofy man. So yeah, it was a good time. I've been loving all the VAs and just the cases in general. Like, I'm telling you, that VTuber one still messed me up. Like, I was like, fuck, bro. But otherwise, yeah. If you like detective stuff, you like comedy, this is the perfect match. It has a lot of good stuff behind it. So I'm really excited to see how this goes because this is adapting a novel, not even like a line of nothing. It's just a novel. So I'm excited to see what other cases they adapt from the novel. It's been great.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Go next.
I'll go next.
Go.
For me, I would say binge chilling. I feel like we've talked about it a lot. Like the VAs, I feel like is really what makes this series. Like for me, I would say definitely is like
100%.
VAs make the series for me. The OP's a banger.
100%.
Some of our character interactions are awesome. Like, and I feel like the VAs help a lot with that as well, of course. But it's just like a thing where like some of the cases are gonna hit, some of them aren't. Like some cases you're gonna be interested in, some you're not really gonna give a shit about. That's just, I feel like, how series of this nature sort of go. But I've been enjoying it. It's a fun time. I feel like there's been times I'm not high on it. But there's times I've really been enjoying some of the cases and what how our characters are trying to break it down, but then also like us, the viewer, trying to figure out or guess. That's always been a fun time. I feel like trying to guess. I think we've done that literally weekly, like trying to guess or throw our ideas out on who is the the culprit or whatever, right? So it's been fun, but nothing crazy. So I would say binge chilling for me.
Okay.
Crash, go.
Grem, did you not watch it?
I say Crash, go. It's counting.
All right. For those who like a lot of mystery animes, who was very disappointed last season with that dog shit of an anime, Dr. Detective, this is definitely not like that anime whatsoever. This anime definitely is going to keep you on your toes. You have a protagonist who doesn't even know how the fuck to solve mysteries, which is a damn shame. But don't worry, she's rich, she's sexy, and she has a butler that can answer all of her questions, including the mysteries of these, situations that she gets herself in as a detective in Japan. So, what I will say The animation, first off, is something that is very unique. It's not like, oh my god, something crazy, but it's not like you haven't seen it before. So that's a good thing to know. That the music itself, also that OP, the intro is actually pretty nice. I liked it. That's not something I could take away from majority of these animes this season. And the mysteries themselves are really, really interesting because they keep you engaged. They make you think who it can be, and they give you big plot twists, which not a lot of mystery animes have given a lot of us lately. And as somebody who really loves mysteries and mystery animes overall, I love them. So if you're looking for something to keep you entertained, something to watch, whether it's sub or dub or just you want an interesting story about a situation where you don't know what's the outcome can be, this is the anime to watch. And yes, that guy with the white hat is Speedwagon. I don't care anybody says I'm calling Speedwagon. He's from JoJo Bizarre Adventures. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Gremlin, go ahead. Shoot it.
I mean, to piggyback off of what Nate and Neko said, it really is the voice actors in this show. The show itself, it's there. I really it's fun, but if it were different voice actors, I wouldn't be watching it.
I don't know if
But the voice actors, the voice actors make it. The voice actors mean everything in this show. It is such a good performance by the two leads, and of course Yuki Kaji is the fucking butler playing the straight man. It's so good, man. The banter, the talking, Okabe voicing our main boy, who's over the top, insane, and never right about anything. Like he is just a horrible detective.
Yeah.
But god damn it, it's Mamoru Miyano, and I fucking love that man. So it's an enjoyable show. It's been chilling for sure. Watch it if you love the voice actors, because they're fucking insane, and they're putting on a really, really good performance.
Hell yeah.
They're very quirky, very funny. It's a lot of fun.
It's like ghost stories, right? Like you're not watching ghost stories like without the dub,
That's a craziest. That's a craziest comparison. That's a crazy comparison.
But no, like the ghost stories dub technically is not like good, but like without we're talking like this.
I get you.
Without these voice actors, we're not watching it. It's like people are not watching ghost stories without the dub.
I know what you're putting down. I was about to say.
I'm not talking about.
That's a crazy comparison. Like,
no, I'm not talking about the performance. I'm talking about that's the only way you're watching it. Like, right? Like if people were not watching ghost stories dubbed, like they're not watching it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to make sure we're clear. It's a unanimous decision for being chilling for this anime.
yeah, it seems like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure we're on the same.
Let's spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Yes, come on, Meister, come on.
And also, let's speed it up a bit. Catch me at the ballpark. Haven't watched it, so I can't speak anything. Go ahead, Nate. Clock it.
I'll go ahead first. For an anime about freaking baseball, there's barely any baseball in it.
We knew that going into it, though.
Yeah, that is true. But man, I'm just like, man, give me a little more baseball, dude. Like, give me a little more. Like, this like 25%. Like, it's not even 25%.
Damn! Wow.
It's like 1. It might not even be 1%.
Damn, that is false marketing. Understood. All right.
But not.
So been chilling.
I don't know if I could put it bin chilling.
So
bro.
straight trash. Oh, that's crazy.
Trash.
Damn.
So you're not putting the shit recommended, are you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's in that area between straight trash. I feel like and bin chilling, but
do you think it's gonna get better?
If I'm biased, I would say bin chilling.
All right.
But because I love baseball.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be realistic here. Technically, critically, honestly, it's straight trash, bro. I mean, I feel like in terms of the characters, I think there's been some nice moments here and there, and about like your childhood, like growing up at the ballpark and kind of meeting people and opening up a lot, like because our main character is introverted and he's like opening up to the girl. She's cute and all, but it's nothing like the cast is nothing too crazy. The anime, the plot's nothing too crazy. So I feel like there's not a whole lot to say about it, honestly. So, straight trash.
All right.
It's not good either.
Anybody got any other thoughts? Because I know a few of us haven't watched it. I know Grem, have you watched any thoughts on it?
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys don't know, our sliding scale is very simple. 8 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 is recommended. Anything 8 and below, 8 to 6 is been chilling, and 6 and below is straight trash. So I'm gonna put it like this. This is a 6 out of 10 anime. Now,
Yeah,
whether you want to put it in bin chillin' or you want to put it in straight trash, that's really up to y'all.
Yeah.
This anime is just a 6 out of 10. It is a fun time. It's not something I dread watching, but it's definitely not something I look forward to watching.
Fair.
It's a good time, but there's basically no substance. It's just a 6 out of 10. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
Cool.
For it to be
That's
better,
all.
I need some more baseball and I need some romantic progression
Yeah.
between.
Say that,
girls.
agreed. No
Like,
romance.
then it would be bin chilling.
Yeah.
It would be bin chilling easy.
They would be bin chilling easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I would agree with that.
All
I
right,
don't got nothing to
Neko.
say, so that counts with that. That counts with their time. I don't have nothing to say except yeah,
All right.
it's a 6.
We're moving on. Next one. Let's go.
Good time for its own things.
Y'all.
Oh,
Is it Crash's time? Is it Crash's time or no?
Hold on. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Once upon a witch's death. All right, I'm gonna hit it first too. MemoryNK, go ahead.
No, wait. Let me go first.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Somebody mentioned earlier, I don't remember what they said, but they said something about, Lazarus. And Neko said, you have this timer that you're feeling, and you're like, come on, guys, you got to get on it. That is exactly what this show is. She has a year left to live, okay? And her whole thing should be getting, because long story short, she needs to get 3 of a thing a day to survive at the end of the day. And she kind of like lost the plot at some point, and she has like 40 total, and it's been months. So it's like, girl, the timer is coming in and you're not doing a damn thing. Like come on, girl. You gotta go forward. You gotta work towards what you need. You gotta figure out how to save yourself. And there's so many people who would be so hurt if she were to die.
But imagine if Granny was just pranking her, and then at the end she's like,
Imagine if
"You
Granny
collected
was
all these for
just
no reason."
Nah, that
That
would be
so funny.
crazy. You know what? I'll say it right now.
Just for her to get a
that's what
life lesson.
if that's
You
what
know?
happens, this show's a 10 out of 10. As of right now, it's in bin chill.
That's what I feel like. Maybe I'll go down that route just for her to. It's like a life lesson thing for her to go through all this stuff just to.
Then speak
You know?
on it, girl, because it's your turn.
That's all I got. I just wanted to
Okay.
be a joke
I'll
at
go.
the end that she's just collecting all this stuff for no reason, and maybe she'll just like bathe herself in those tears afterwards. Yeah, that's all I got.
work.
So
Nate,
binge chilling
got any
or
words to
trash,
add
it's in
then?
the between that.
This one I would say bin chilling as well. I'm with Grem. I feel like it is gonna be a thing where like there's gonna be either another way to deal with the curse, or she was just like, or she was just misled the whole time, right? And they were trying to teach her a lesson, right?
It was
on,
all
like,
about the journey.
human connection and the bigger picture type deal, right? Like even in the recent episodes, like she was just kind of trying to like speed run it or like get these tears the easiest way and wasn't really focusing in on like the actual connection part of it like she was at the beginning of the series. So I like that they're actually tackling that. But yeah, like Grem said, like I don't know what the hell she's been doing. Months and months and months have passed and she's barely made any progress. So that's what makes me think that at the end it's going to be like, oh, like I was just like testing you, this was just like a lesson, or there's another way to deal with the curse. So we'll see, but there's been some nice moments with the characters, I would say. Sometimes some of the stuff that we've had with where she's got the tears from some of them I haven't really felt all too much, but also it does seem like they're throwing flags out there maybe for the granny, right? That maybe some bad things are gonna happen. So I was kind of thinking like, oh, maybe our girl, like her tears is what's gonna
4,
maybe do something with the curse.
3,
2,
We'll
fair,
see.
fair.
Bin chilling.
done. All right. For me, straight trash. We're moving on.
Oh,
That's all I got.
But you watch it?
Yeah, I did watch
Yeah,
it.
what-
The first 3 episodes, and then I drop it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
then I
okay,
drop it.
fair,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. It's just whack, straight
Okay,
trash.
okay,
I'm not gonna
okay.
promote it. You guys spoke highly about it, and then to me, it's just good detour and I lost interest, and I don't know, just had no interest. Straight trash.
I get it. You love your
He's
Altair.
not like me. I'm gonna
I
go
get it.
130 seconds and explain why the hell I don't like that anime, but he's more generous than me.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna take the time for the other 40 animes because we only have done 9 in the first hour. So next one to go.
We got this.
What is next?
Bro, fucking teasing me again.
And Shirley.
There, yo, and Shirley.
Shirley.
All right, who's gonna go next? Cause I'm clicking it. Let's go, and Shirley.
Oh my god, I want to start this off. Oh my god. For me,
Boy.
it's been a great time since I grew up with Anne of Green Gables, her story all the time. So this has been like a fun little revisit to all those memories. It's definitely bringing back like just the early 2000 vibes for me, like just how they speak and everything. It's been fun. I love her character. I legit did forget that she is really imaginative and she is just so childish and just so mature at the same time, but she's mostly childish. Like the recent episode, she's like, well, all my mistakes are ways for me to learn, and you'll see a better version of me. And I was like, oh my, wow.
That's very
deep,
positive.
man.
That is positive. That's how a positive person should be.
You're right. So yeah, overall, it's been great to see her story again, and we're slowly going to get there. Of course, we're going to see throughout her whole life, and it's going to be great. It's been fun. The opening is such a little fun treat, and I've been loving it so far. It's been great. I would definitely put it in. I personally will put it in recommended because I know overall the whole story and everything. So I think, especially we have 24 episodes, we're going to see a lot of great stuff of her story, and I'm excited to see more. And it's been great, and it's beautifully animated.
Nice.
Been awesome.
Oh yeah.
Who's to go next?
Okay, I'll go next. For me, oh man, this is tough because I feel like I'm on that line between recommended and binge chilling, but
Ooh.
I feel like I'm gonna say binge chilling right now. I feel like
That's fair.
yeah, I feel like because for me, a big thing is like the characters. Like I feel like, but outside of Anne, I feel like I like Matthew, I like Marilla, but like I think it's more so like a lot of like the other kids that she's around, like at the school and whatnot. Like I feel like, which maybe that's not the point, right? Because it is all focused centered on Anne, right? Which I do like Anne's character a lot, but I feel like I don't really gravitate towards a lot of other characters in the series, which for me it kind of gives me a little bit of a step down. Like it looks really nice, and I like the dynamic that Anne has with Marilla, and it didn't start out obviously that well, but even Matthew in there as well, which I am nervous about that with recently what we've had with Matthew, because he's freaking amazing.
We love it. We love Matthew.
Yeah, I'm need to see some progression with Anne and Gilbert. I'm sure that's going to come, and Anne's being pretty stubborn about that, but
So sad, man.
I'm sure that's going to change, but I think I need to see more with the characters for me personally, like the other side characters and whatnot, for me to elevate this.
5.
But it's nice, it's wholesome. So I would say binge chilling. It looks really good.
Mm-mm.
Graham?
Go ahead, Grem. Go ahead, buddy.
Good as that?
Shirley's an easy recommend for me. I enjoy the hell out of this. I enjoy every episode we get. Like Nate said, I love and adore our boy Matthew, and if anything happens to Matthew, I am going to riot. But I mean, considering how expansive this story will be, I'm sure something will happen. But still, and the whole Gilbert stuff, let's see. I wonder what's gonna happen there. But no,
gonna be
this is
great.
Already knows. This dude already knows, probably.
Yeah, you know him, man.
Yeah, he
I
read
know
already.
they get married. I know they get married. I don't know how they get married.
Spoilers.
Damn, spoilers. Just telling the whole audience.
No,
Just
I'm
telling
just saying,
one
I'm
of your
just
co-hosts.
saying,
Wow.
bro. Look, stop.
Man.
This story has been out for 70 years. If you ain't fucking seen it in any form of media yet, that's your own fucking problem. I
haven't watched it. I haven't read it.
Fuck, man.
Right?
Has been
Yeah,
in the
like
life. That's
Gundam.
all you're right.
Why don't you know the fucking lore of
I
Gundam?
watched it when I
Trash.
wasn't even born. You're right.
Exactly. Fucking disgusting. But no, like I said, this is great. Honestly, I really quite enjoy this series. I always look forward to it. Like I said, Matthew's the GOAT. Marilla is awesome. I can't believe they're siblings and not dating.
It's
Like
so
we
funny.
lost that game. We
It's
lost
so
that
funny.
game.
So funny,
You know,
dude.
You know the game of siblings and dating. You look at pictures, bro. We lost. We lost.
We did.
We said they were dating.
That's it. Yep, that is your time.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Been
Anyway,
bamboozled.
the next one is.
We get moved off for the third time in a row.
Oh.
Hey, my time.
Oh.
No, it's all about the dripping ladies.
Rock is a lady
Moved off for a
modesty.
third time.
All right, start the clock. Let's go, bro. Do you like wet ladies?
Hey, yo.
Wet.
Do you like wet, drippy ladies?
What?
Because that's what this story, bro. They are so wet. I don't get it. Now this is a really good story. Like, it's a little crass at times, but no, I love seeing the gap moe. You know, the gap of them being these prim and proper ladies at this prestigious school, and then being absolute sociopaths when they have their their instruments in their hands. It's really great. I can't wait to see the two new girls and their dynamic with the band. But yeah, no, this is just a good time every time. I'm putting this in recommended. It's on the borderline. It's an 8 out of 10 easy. So it's on that border between recommended and binge chilling. But personally, I say it goes just over the border. So it's definitely a recommend for me. It's good fun. Every episode is awesome. They love to they have gamer rage at each other, which is amazing. Like they be throwing out the most crazy words at each other.
They gotta censor it now.
They have to censor. It's so good.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm gonna go real quick because I'm gonna keep it simple on my end. Rock is a lady Masi. I have to partially agree with most of the things that man Grem said. I have to go to binge chilling. I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes, but I
recommended. Okay.
Yes, he will recommend it. I'm gonna go binge chilling since I haven't seen it fully, so I'm still behind him. But I've only seen 2-3 episodes of it. But it gave me like Karen Tuesday vibes. If anybody has seen that show, again, it gave me a bit of that. Just more of the CG with the instruments being used, but still enjoyable. That's what I got. Anybody next?
I don't even think there was CG in Carol on Tuesday, but okay.
It was, I think, in one of the episodes. In one of the episodes, there was a bit of CG in one of the songs, but yeah.
Rock is a lady's modesty for me is probably binge chilling. Like it's solid. I feel like my favorite stuff in it is like the music stuff and when they're going at it, like going at each other, they're pushing each other to be the best, kind of versions of themselves. I feel like it's really, well, I at least hope it hits more of its stride with the new members and all that. But I think what holds this series back is the whole academy bit. I literally don't care one bit about the academy and the hierarchy in it and, trying to reach the top or trying to be whatever the title is for the girl at the top or whatever. I could care less about all the prestigious shit. I'm gonna be honest. I wish it would ditch that. I don't think it is. I mean, maybe with the new girls coming in, they do ditch it. I don't even know, but that's kind of what holds this series back for me because it is a decent, vital part of it. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would have this in recommended because like the performances, the music, and all that, like they go in with it. It looks really good, and they're sweating and it's getting spicy. And it is unfortunate though they did kind of nerf some of the some of the
Spicier scenes. Yeah,
censored them, but it is what it is.
Time.
I would put it in binge chilling. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Been Master Vash.
I mean, like I said, bro, it was on that border,
Yeah, so we're
That's
all on the
fair.
same page. We're almost all on the same page. Let's spin that motherfucking wheel.
You choose your MuMu.
The wheel of fortune.
Wheel.
Oh,
Here you go, Crash.
baby!
Yandere Dark Elf, that mean?
I want to go first.
Crap.
Don't even fucking try. All right, put me on the clock, please.
Let's hear. Let's go.
fucking dog water of an anime. Dog shit, straight trash. Let me tell you something. I was looking forward to this. Let me explain something real quick, ladies and gentlemen. If I were to recommend anything other than this anime, I would tell you, please read the fucking doujin. No, not the manga. The doujin. The doujin is so much more better. Yes, I'm saying the fucking doujin has more of a story, more etchier, and fucking gives you more of a gooner aspect than fucking whatever the fuck this anime is. This anime, for sure, does not look appealing whatsoever. At best, you'll see a couple of, nudity and whatever. That's it. I'm not appeased by any means. I'm only watching to watch at this point. If I were to tell you, please don't watch it, it's because I'm telling you, your time is better off reading the fucking the doujin than the fucking manga. Please do yourself a favor and watch it. At least, thank God, I'm only watching fucking 13 minutes, not counting the fucking, the intro and the outro, which is a minute 30 seconds. So 10 minutes of my life. Not really complaining about that. And thank fuck, it's only 12 episodes. But your time is better off watching anything else. Straight trash. That's it. That's all I got.
I'm gonna just go speak on that 20 seconds. Straight trash as what? Anybody to jump in 20 seconds?
I watched clips of it. Yeah, I don't want. It's trash. It's trash. I just watch clips
trash, man.
for them.
Funny as fuck, man. Enough to save that show.
The uncensored, goodness, the goodies can't save it.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
Oh my God.
Better uncensored.
Straight trash.
Better uncensored.
I'm God.
Better uncensored.
Let's go to the next one.
Please, please, please.
Witch Watch?
Which one?
We do magic.
Oh.
Can I go first?
Go ahead,
first.
Neko.
Yes,
Of
you may.
course. You may go ahead
Alright.
first.
I am going to go first. Look, as a fan of this author, which of course he was assistant to Gintama, I already knew I was gonna have a good time. Sadly, I was just wondering why I didn't hear a lot talk about it, like I did in the beginning, manga wise. But seeing it as an anime form, I'm happy it's getting more recognition and more talk and buzz about it because it's really good and it has a great staff behind it. So it's actually getting justice so much, and I'm so happy that it's being adapted really well. It's just a good time. The comedy, the fourth wall breaking, and just all the references are so good. Nico and the characters are so cute. We're still meeting a lot of them, and I've been reading a few pages here and there, and it's so good. There's so many good things that are coming up, and it's been great. The opening is such a banger. We had the full version come out recently, and that Yosobi, you were killing it. This is the one time Yosobi could for a while for me, because lately she's not. So this opening is a banger.
That's good.
Overall, such a good anime. Check out Skit Dance and Astro Lost in Space from the author. Other great series. This is just another banger, a good comedy show and with a little bit of rom-com and a lot of good ships and other just characters that I'm so excited to meet. It's so good. I definitely put in recommended 100% for me, because I know what's coming up, some stuff, and it's just a good time. We're getting 26 episodes, 26 or 24. So
Yeah, 26.
we're eating.
26.
We're eating good.
I'm not gonna say anything. I support everything that Neko said, recommend it, and she gave some good highlights. So I'm not gonna give a promo. I support Neko. That's all I got.
For me, I would put it in recommended as well. I feel like there's been so many times already in this series that I've been laughing my ass off.
Yes, agreed.
For that to happen like 6-7 episodes in is like a really good sign, because we always say like comedy's subjective, and this is primarily a comedy series, right? So the fact that the comedy's hitting as much, as well as it has been, is a good sign. That's what you want, obviously. I feel like the production helps a lot, the voice acting. I feel like they're killing it. Like, this is obviously, the series is getting the care that it deserves. I feel like from what I've heard, a lot of it's translating way better to anime form, which is awesome. Right? I like Neko
noticed.
said, the references, the fourth wall breaking.
The YouTuber episode this week
And
was so funny.
she's also dying as well within a year, or there's also something happening to her within a year. So it's not like a lot of people.
About that,
It seems like a lot of people are probably dying within a year in this season.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah, but like the characters, I'm really digging so far, especially like our main two with Nico and Moy. I'm sure I'll warm up more to the other characters as we get more into them, especially I think with the cat. What's her name? Nemu.
Nemu, yes.
Yeah. Like
Nemu.
as we get more with the other characters,
Adia?
hopefully I feel as strong as I do about the main two so far, because they've been awesome. So yeah, I would say recommended. A lot to like. OP's a banger, like Neko said as well. So yeah, I'm excited for hopefully more romantic development too going on, because that would just be the cherry on top.
Anybody next then? Want to add anything more?
That's crazy that Nate didn't get chewed out for going over, but I went over.
They were talking over my segment.
I'm just saying anyway.
And he was rapping his last 5 seconds or 3 second starts. Anyway.
No, Witch Watch is a really good one. I gotta give it an easy recommend. I love Moy. I love the dynamics between the two leads. I'm excited to know what this Tengu's all about. Tengu's really cool. And then of course the cat, or as I like to call her, Kaguya, because I mean she looks like Kaguya, right? But no, it's a lot of good fun. It's goofy, but I can see why maybe the manga fell off. Maybe like it didn't translate nearly as well, but it definitely translated really well in the anime, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Every episode's a blast. I haven't watched the most recent one, so YouTuber stuff, that's all I know apparently. I'm looking forward to it. It's really good.
Definitely hasn't fallen off. It's been doing well, but I get what you mean.
Okay.
I mean, you said you kind of didn't hear discourse about it.
No, I
so-
feel like initially
that's just
nobody
normal.
was.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's just-
initially nobody was like, or
Yeah.
at least I never really heard much about it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there was
I
like
heard nothing
fans
about
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I enjoy the hell out of it. It's a really good one. I definitely recommend it.
Copy.
All right.
Banger.
My time to shine.
Crash, go ahead.
Yep.
All right. I have no idea what the fuck my co-host is talking about. That shit is straight binge chilling. It is mid to me. It is a comedic anime. I will just say real quick. I didn't originally plan to watch it. I was forced to out of my own will by my boss. So shout out to him. And I will just say the comedy hits, but I've seen better rom-coms. I have not been feeling it these last couple episodes, and that applies to the last episode with the YouTube thing. By no means I've been like, oh my god, yeah, no. I just been kind of like there, like, okay. So it is a good anime. I would not recommend it. I want more romantic aspect. I'm not getting etchiness. That's not what this show's about. It's more comedic. But I don't care for the story either. I'm just kind of here to watch. So, if you do want something comedic, something very similar to Gintama, definitely at that point I would say recommend. But otherwise, it's just there. If you want to watch something, there you go. Waste your time on that.
Thought he was gonna say straight trash. At least he didn't say straight trash.
Me either, yeah.
No,
Anybody
no.
we missed, Anthony, before we move on to the next one?
Nope,
Think we
no.
good.
All right. We got the next one.
Man, I
Let's
think I'm
get it.
chilling. Yeah, but ain't getting.
I'm getting a
touched.
little nervous. My $30 is, it might be.
Yeah, dude.
We got Fire Force Season 3.
I'm gonna say binge chilling straight out, and that's it.
You know what?
You wanna go? Can we go, Vash?
Yeah, you know what? I have to agree with Neko as well. I'm gonna just, put the timers so, me and Neko are on the same page. Been chilling as well. Watching the weekly as a reactor. With my co-host Watkins and everything, we do it weekly. The views are not there. It's like 12, 20 views and everything. It kind of hurts to watch it like that. People not checking it out. But when it comes to the actual content, the content is great. But I feel like it's more binge-worthy, like watching every 3 or 6 episodes. Because watching the weekly, I feel like you get blue balls. So like you see the stuff they're building up to the connection of how this show's gonna end with its last 3 cores, and then connect it to Soul Eater. But then you're just getting so much blue balls cliffhanger at the end that's like, I want more, I need more, but then you gotta wait until next week. So that's what for me, binge chilling is much better. That's my promo.
Yeah, for me, I would say binge chilling as well. I feel like, at least right now, as it stands, I haven't been enjoying this as much as the prior 2. I mean, there were some rough bits in season 2, I feel like, for me too, but I feel like even the production is a little more rough around the like there's been some nice stuff.
Oh yeah, great
for sure.
shots and everything,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
good
but
information.
It feels a little more rough around the edges compared to the prior 2 seasons, in my opinion. Like, we've had this stuff with Shinra and Burns. Like, I really like that content. Even the reveal we had recently.
Yeah, with
the
Iris and
church.
everything, the church. Yeah.
That is like some horrifying stuff.
Also, the most recent episode this past Friday with Iris and Ibana finding out that they've been fed by bugs.
Yeah,
All those
yeah,
things,
that
like
reveal.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that reveal was crazy.
The editing, the production, that shot was amazing. So I agree. but still worth
Yeah.
the binge chilling aspect.
Yeah, but aside from that, there's been a lot of focus on like the stuff with Tamaki. I didn't really like that. Like we've had these little side fights, which I feel like are nothing like too crazy. Like
This man
some
is wild right now.
some Arthur shine. some
Your Arthur's
shine.
amazing. Bro fought a dragon
Arthur is
or
great.
Dragoon.
Arthur shine. I like the
Nope.
Arthur shine, Joker shine. Like I like that. I like that content. But I feel like
10
this
seconds.
isn't like. Also, Benny Maru. Got to shout out my boy Benny Maru.
No,
but
that's not being a Mar. That's Moonlight. Moonlight.
the same thing.
Moonlight Mask, Moonlight
It's
Mask.
been chilling. It's been chilling, man. It's not peak Fire Force.
Okay. Anybody else?
I would like to go. I have some time to go double, please don't mind me. It's gonna be fixed in a couple of seconds. Listen. I agree with my co-hosts that the show may not be the best. However, I will definitely say I recommend it for those veteran anime watchers who are right now interested in Fire Force. Let me just say, right now we're getting some straight heat, no pun intended. Shinra is throwing the smoke. Arthur is the GOAT. We have the girls. We have Iris doing her thing. I'm not gonna spoil nothing here, but Iris is doing her thing. We got Tamaki doing Tamaki things. Come on now, her lucky leecher. Come on now. We got Maki being Dami Mami. Fucking Hibana is back. I loved her. I'm glad she's back. If she's not dating Shina by the end of this fucking season, you best believe I'm going to write. If not this season, on the second core for sure. My boy Joker was sleeping on this man. The man is low-key a GOAT. Everyone's been low-key cooking in their own way, developing. And I just feel like we're just not getting the full story yet. I feel like we're judging too soon. Animation-wise, maybe it's not what we haven't been expecting because we haven't seen Fire Force for a long time. I will give it that. However, story-wise, we're getting to a point now where we're getting a lot of deep lore. We're getting to the nitty-gritty of Fire Force. Potentially what could be the prequel of Soul Eater, potentially? I don't know. But
I don't know if it's prequel.
all I'm saying is I'm enjoying it. I've been having a great time. I do recommend it. And if for those who have not watched Fire Force, definitely give it a chance. It is great. It is a great show. A lot of edginess. That's all.
Done. Copy. You hit it on the nail. Mega Grem, any words? Because I know you're not watching it, right?
No, I'm not watching it.
Alrighty. So we moving on. Next one on the list. We still got like a good 30 left. Let's see.
I think I'm confident Yaiba ain't getting touched, bro.
Blue Bowl again for a fourth time. Jesus Christ.
Me and the Elliot. Is this even for fucking spring season? What the fuck?
Yes,
It is. It's
I got
my
this. I got this.
show.
You ready?
No, it's my show. It's my show. It's my show. Shut up. It's my
Let me
show.
go first. Neko,
No, it's my show.
Okay.
I love this show.
Anybody goes
It's
first
amazing.
now.
Chilling. Go ahead, Neko.
No, it's recommended, buddy. Yeah, shut up. It's recommended. I love this show. Look, for what I remember, we're getting 26 episodes or 24 or something. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably saw it wrong, but look, it's a great time. I love the shenanigans with the cat and our girl. Just appliance stuff. You get to learn about it each episode. Some of it's kind of helpful. I'm like looking into it. I'm like, damn. Actually, hold up. Maybe I could do this stuff. I could help around the house and like fix all this stuff and all that. It's been really entertaining. We still got other cats and other things to meet. Right now, we only know 2 cats right now, and I'm really excited to see one of the cats because now we're getting confirmed that they're all do different jobs now. Like they're here for different reasons. So our cat that is with us all most of the time, he's just there to learn about the appliances so he can get more info. Our other guy's for the social, so he's trying to figure out just the society of humanity. And then the other one, I forget, was technology. I forgot actually what the other cat does. But it's a good time. If you like cats and just a really comfy time with some comedy, definitely recommend. And also the art is pretty nice for me personally. And it has a banger opening in ED, which is so funny. The ED is hilarious. I like to sing it every time. Just the about wanting to be monkeys is funny. It's funny.
Crazy
It's a good time. It's a good time.
All right.
It's just a me show, so honestly, I recommend it to anyone. But yeah, it's just me.
Yeah, it's a Neko type beat. For me, I would say been chilling. I feel like it's pretty cute. It has some nice moments. I was not expecting them to go all that deep into like the appliances and stuff. Like they really go into like, I feel like the nitty gritty on a lot of like the technical things, which like Neko said is actually pretty useful. Like some of it's probably really useful. So if that's kind of your cup of tea, not really something I was expecting, I guess, from an anime, but I feel like animes hit on like just so many little niche kind of things, like do it yourself kind of stuff. There was literally a series called Do It Yourself.
That is true.
That I really liked. But yeah, like it has a little wackiness, goofiness to it, like with the cats and all that. So it has that aspect to it as well. The main girl's she's cute. I like her character design. In terms of the other characters, I'm not really high on. Like our one boy is pretty cool. I forget his name, honestly.
Oh, I forgot to.
Yeah, but he was like kind of like he has this girl that he's with. That's aren't they a thing? Aren't they?
No, they're not. She always tries to get him to dark places.
Yeah, she wants to be a thing. Yeah, like she wants.
Yeah.
I feel like she wants him, but he's not even like giving her the time of day, and he's like sticking up for our girl, which I like to see.
Yeah.
He's kind of there for her, so it's all right. It's nothing crazy to me. It's just been chilling.
Copy. So we have 3 binge chillings. Grem,
Recommended, to be honest.
Neko, and Nate said that. Understood.
I said recommended.
Oh, recommended. Oh, okay.
It's a 6 out of 10 at best, and it is teetering on whether I'm gonna say bin chillin' or not recommended, or what is it, straight trash. I'll give it to binge chillin', but like it's mid as fuck.
Copy.
Is it
So
the same
Alright.
ballpark as ballpark? No pun intended.
It's more bullshit than ballpark.
copy.
Nah, not
All right.
even
So
close.
2 binge chilling and 1 recommended. Understood. Anybody else got any more thoughts before we move on to the next one?
No.
All right.
Meow.
Let's go to the next one.
I need some of these ones from my other co-hosts to get knocked off.
Hey, I might be winning this, bro.
Oh,
I really
Can a
wanna hear
boy
Brent's
girl?
take on this.
All right.
Yo, let me
I
start off,
really
bro.
wanna
Let me
hear
Go
start
ahead,
off and
mate. You
cook
start
this
it.
shit
Clock
real
in.
quick, bro. All right, this shit is straight trash, and I'm actually being honest. This ain't a crash straight
Wow.
trash, right? This is like something I'm serious about. The characters are garbage. There are no redeeming qualities about these characters. The mental gymnastics, you don't communicate, you don't use your words. Absolutely terrible. Dog shit writing, not a fan. The blue hair girl is one of like my least favorite characters. I feel like from
Himari.
a rom-com. Himari, she's one of the least favorite like mains from a rom-com, and I don't know how long. And there's a lot of bad ones, so I mean that says a lot. I feel like. But yeah, I've never. I don't know. There's a lot of dumb ass pairs in anime, like 2 main characters, but I don't know. These 2 are up there in terms of just how stupid they are.
They're meant for each other. They're meant for each other.
Yeah, I guess in a way they're meant for each other. But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me when it comes to series that I like is characters. Like characters is a big thing. Obviously, like the plot as well, like how invested I can get. But characters is really, I feel like, the biggest thing for me. And none of these characters, besides like the brother and the friend, I would say like if there was any redeeming quality about this series, it is them. Besides that, this series has nothing to offer. It is just straight garbage. It's garbage food.
Copy. Straight up garbage food. I'm gonna transition to go next on that. This is also straight trash. As much as I love to recommend it, has been chilling. One thing that Memory said straight up. We on our show talked about communication. We have a title in one of our thumbnails that say communication is key. How can I tell you as a co-host and be honest and be like, yes, I'll promote this to you. If you want drama, if you want toxicity, friendship drama, this is up your alley. But if you want characters to actually follow up in each other, communicate, be actual best friends, and be like, yo, I've been liking you for the past 3 years. Can we do something about this? Or do our friendship survive? There is no type of friendship surviving here. Like, I feel like the title is false advertising about what is a relationship about this or not. Because this don't even seem like a friendship. This seems like a toxic friendship that one holds down the other. One was about to go to Japan just and drop whatever. You have your whole childhood crush here and you're not even being with her. It's just chopped liver. What the fuck is this? So just to keep it simple, straight up trash. I'm sorry to say
I
that.
agree with you guys. That's it.
Thanks, Vash.
All right there.
And
We had
Neko.
Neko jump in
Thanks.
too. So we have straight up 3 straight trash. We may have a 4th one. I'm gonna go with Manga Grem real quick. Go ahead, Manga Grem. Talk to me.
Oh, he ain't agreeing with that.
All right.
It's the
Look,
choker.
I get it. Y'all have never been.
Oh my God.
teenagers, apparently.
He's gonna say choker girl.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I get it that y'all have never been fucking teenagers before, but I understand how difficult it is when someone is your best friend
Not like
and
this.
to like be honest with them.
If he sees recommended,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna flip.
saying.
If he sees recommended,
It's not recommended, but it
Okay.
is binge chilling. It is okay. It's very good at depicting like the complexities There's a little bit of angst there, but at the end of the day, it really do be like that sometimes. Like even if you're not a toxic friend, like their relationship became toxic, but it didn't start there. But sometimes you can't get out of that toxic relationship you have with your friends because they are just your best friends and they've always been there with you. And sometimes you just have to be honest, and right now they're not yet. But I get that so hard. I understand not being able to be honest with somebody. That look, y'all gotta understand that they're high schoolers and they don't know what they're feeling, and
Okay, all right.
it's a complicated mess. All right.
2, 1.
Okay, like Honey Lemon, all right, brother.
All right,
you can't
so-
say that
Honey
with the
Lemon
same
was
thing with Honey
booty,
Lemon.
bro.
All right, yeah.
Crash,
shut up,
what
yeah.
is
Honey
your
Lemon was
take?
booty.
We have 3 trash and 1 been chilling. Talk to us.
Talk about it.
So this anime, let me just explain real quick. It is about it's a rom-com, by the way. It's about a guy named Yu. He can make accessories for girls, and he made it for one person specifically. This girl named Himari, and then another girl that he met, maybe in his childhood, whatever. Ryun. Yeah. All you need to know about this anime right now is it's a love triangle between these 2 girls, and there's no substance to this romance. You have one girl who is very toxic towards this protagonist, who is a straight brick. I mean, a literal brick. And you have another love interest who, unfortunately, is not going to be, the main love interest. She's always going to be the losing, and we hate to see that because there is nothing wrong with said girl. It might be a little, loose screws here and there, but we like stuff like that. My thing with this anime is that when I looked at it originally, I was looking for a rom-com that piqued my interest. I don't mind love triangles as long as, you have 2 engaging love interests that can make me root for one or the other, and I'm unfortunately not feeling it with this right now. And even watching it, I'm just kind of like, what's the point? What's driving me to watch it? Is it just to see the ending, to see the happiness, to see the plot twist? And it's just, I love romance animes, and this rom-com has not been hitting for me since the moment I started watching it. Even though I'm saying that, I would put it binge chilling. But that being said, I wouldn't recommend it right now to anybody until I finish the anime.
Copy. Right on the dot.
Let's
Right on
spin
the
that
dot.
wheel.
Spin the motherfucking wheel.
Please.
the motherfucking wheel. Yeah, but don't be touched, please.
Yes.
Is it my time?
Oh,
It's my time.
Give
All
it
right,
to
let me
Kat.
start. All right, I would personally put this in binge chilling. All right, it's been a good time personally. I've been enjoying it. I definitely have been liking a lot of the stuff they've been doing, but lately not really. Only because they're not doing my boy Harold right. But overall, it's just a good introduction for you to read the novel. To be honest, it's just if you do like some of the elements that are already being showcased in this adaptation, since it is being directed very differently, like another show we'll talk about later. I was really excited for this series because every time I was watching 86, I always saw this like compared or talked about, and even the author recommends the series. So I'm definitely gonna read the light novels after this because I really am enjoying my time with it, even with its flaws. It's a great time. It's a good mystery. The world is interesting. The dynamics between the duo is really cool, and I'm excited to see more of what happens in the volumes because apparently from volume 4 through beyond is really cool, and I'm excited to have the anime finished at volume 4 so I can like understand what's going on in future volumes. So if you like all that stuff, definitely, if you want to check it out, definitely, of course, it did skip volume 1. I thought it was going to add more stuff in these current episodes, which it does, but it doesn't at the same time. So it's a good introduction for the light novel and just in general. So I believe in the 86 author. If they recommended it, I've been having a good time, and I'm excited to get to the novel.
I'm gonna just go ahead if you don't mind. Straight trash. That's all I got. I don't need an anime to convince me to read the source material when you're the one that's gonna skip a whole volume 1 and then just jump into volume 2 and then have us confused and then do flashbacks from previous volume 1. I don't need a whole type of ad or campaign to have me read the source material. I could have my friends do that for me, which they do already. So I don't need the actual anime to do that. So straight trash. Your Forma. I'm done.
For me, I would say straight trash as well, and it kind of pains me because this is one I was actually really excited for before the season started because it just seemed like something up my alley, right? It seemed like very like it reminded me of like Psycho-Pass, like ID Invaded, you know, things of that nature, which I like, especially
Great choices. Great comparison.
Like, I really ID Invaded was underrated.
Yes,
Yeah.
like,
very good
for sure. Yeah. Like that one, Psycho-Pass, I love a lot, especially
season 1.
Ooh. And like this kind of had that vibe of it, and I always heard good things about the novel. So when I've heard at the beginning, right, that they skipped volume 1, I know we've talked about that a lot in here, so I'm not gonna get into all that. But like, I was like, damn, like I'm really gonna have to go read the novel, aren't I? And I feel like I don't know when that would be, but I feel like that's gonna have to be the move if I really am interested in this series, which. There are things like the brain dive, the amicus, like things like that. Like I am really interested in, but like, I don't know. I feel like this series that we've talked about, it's just missing a lot, and it just feels like empty to me. Like, especially like the character interactions, and I feel like the way they're trying to depict it, like, or the way they're trying to have it come across, it's like they want you to feel some kind of way about the characters and these interactions that they're having, but I feel nothing. It's just empty to me, which is unfortunate, right? Because I feel like maybe it should be hitting or should feel a different type of way. But yeah, I have to say straight trash, unfortunately, like I said. All
right, so we got 2 straight trash. Anybody wants to go next to defend it? All right, go ahead. Another straight trash is going to be going.
Well, he dropped it. We know that.
I'm going to say real quick is this is the first anime ever in my whole life that maybe minus one other anime that I have dropped it after the first episode. I don't understand why the anime did what it did in the first episode. I'm not even going to try to make you guys watch the first episode. All I'm going to tell you is there are so many other better animes to watch. Do not waste your time with this shit. I would even go ahead and be very generous. I really don't even want to say this, but I would be very generous professionally say listen to Neko and read maybe the source material, read the manga, or even read, you know, the light novel. You probably might get a better read out of that than the bullshit that I'm watching right now. How dare they waste my fucking time with that? Again, like with Memory and with, you know, Vash, I was actually looking forward to that as well too. It was very interesting. It had some depth. It had an interesting synopsis. And even the trailer too looked appealing.
Yeah, potential.
Unfortunately, there was no means to watch it, you know, legally right now. It's not. I think it's still not even available right now to stream on any kind of social, you know.
Well,
site.
it's on Samsung apparently, right? Like.
Yeah, because you know the
Yeah.
you know, the
Yeah, of course.
but,
Yeah, of course the weebs have access to Samsung.
but again, you know, say the high seas if you want to, but don't waste your time. I really feel sorry for those of you who are watching because I don't know what it is that you're enjoying about it. That's all.
Dang.
Mega Grem, any thoughts about your Forma?
Your Forma is an interesting case. While I don't harp nearly as much about it skipping the entire first volume, because I understand as much as my co-host, my friend Neko, likes to say that I harp too much on about it, I understand that we wouldn't have gotten much, but I do think we missed something. And that something is the connection to the characters. And I don't care about the characters in your Forma. I do think it's a decent story. So as much as I would love to sit here and berate it and just tell you that Neko is completely wrong, I have hope. The problem is that the anime fucked it. This is just a bad adaptation. The exact same way that the beginning after the end is just a bad adaptation. There's something missing from this. I don't feel the heart of the main character. I don't understand her. I do not know her motivations. I don't know why she gave up on the fact that her mental capacity went down when I really don't think it has. I think that there's just a mental block right now that if she could just get over her problems, that she would be the best again. And
Oh, you haven't seen the new episode? Okay, my bad.
2,
that's
1.
kind of my issue with this. But yes, like I said, I'm going over, but it's trash, unfortunate. Sorry.
So 4 straight
You're
trash.
good.
That's it. We
Yeah,
got it.
straight trash.
And then, you know, we have Neko by herself.
Look,
But
it's
spit.
not worse than Unnamed Memory. You know, that one was the
Oh,
worst
bro,
light
don't
novel
even get me
adaptation,
started. Don't
I
even
would
get me
say.
started on
So,
that.
hey,
Get Yaiba out of there. Get Yaiba out of there.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Wow.
hey, boss man, can you spin it? I'm blind. I didn't see
We didn't see that. We
the
didn't see
I didn't see that, bro. Please.
Nope.
No.
We got
Nope.
the
All
tape.
right, I'll go first.
Unfortunately,
God,
boys.
Go ahead.
God,
Go
my
ahead.
choice.
Wait,
God.
did you do your Euroforma spiel?
Yeah, she
Yes,
did.
I did.
Yeah, she was the first one.
Yaiba, as one who watched a bit of the original, I was really looking forward to this because I was in my Detective Conan era for a while. I was catching up with Detective Conan, but I kind of couldn't because it's too much, bro. So I watched this in the meantime to get that little fix, and I did enjoy it. But even with that, I fell off. So yeah. But with this remake, it's been really fun. The animation with Wit, of course, has been incredible, and just having it even like not as dragged as it was in the original has been really fun. I love Yaiba's character. He is so silly. It's just like again like OG Goku, and it's just a good time. It's like OG Shonen. I really just love the cast. They're so goofy, and yeah, I think if you love all that stuff like just old Shonen, definitely check this out. It's definitely been done justice. Oof. Like just not even art, it's just story in general. It's been really great, and yeah, I've been enjoying myself with this one. I'm
So
I'm
just
really
to clarify,
happy
you
it's came
recommend
back.
it or you've been chilling?
I recommend it honestly.
Copy,
Yeah,
copy.
yeah.
I'm gonna take her last 12 seconds. I recommend as well. I haven't seen it, only seen episode 1, so I'm not gonna count it or cannot
Shame
say I
on
haven't
you.
watched it. But I do recommend it. Beautiful art style, beautiful direction, and beautiful class of art style. That's all I got.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For me, I would say I recommend it as well. Like I could purely just recommend this based off the production,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Agreed.
action. Like it's just so good,
Which
man.
studios
And
they
then
cooking?
yeah, and then like I see like these comparisons between like the
Yes.
original and then this one and how much more
I love the
it-
people in the timeline just
even
showing
seeing,
manga
the
retro.
comparisons and then the manga panels as well. Like
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
how much more they're adding to this is like actually insane.
A passion
So,
project
like,
this is.
Yeah, they obviously have a lot of love and care for this source material, so you love to see it. I feel like maybe on the character end right now it's not necessarily hitting its stride, but it does have that early kind of shonen feel to it. Like Yaiba's fun. Also I feel like Musashi Miyamoto, like everybody knows.
Yeah.
Right? So even in the most recent episode, like to see him in his prime, like that in some of his lines, and just me and Gremlin were talking about it, like the aura farming, like in a way was like crazy. With Kojiro as well in there. So he's been awesome. We've had these little like villain of the week kind of deals going on right now. I think what we're all waiting for is Yaiba and Onimaru to clash once again. They're just really anytime they're gonna clash, I feel like that's when you're gonna really want to lock in to the episodes, which it is still kind of crazy what Onimaru is doing, like how quickly that happened, right? Taking over, like he's trying to take over Japan, the building. He has these big ass aircrafts or like ships and whatnot.
Bing.
No.
Recommend.
All right, Mega Grem.
This is binge chillin'. It's the epitome of binge chillin'. It's a series that's absolutely carried by its animation. The story is trash. It's basic shonen.
Damn, okay.
It's really not that good. There's a lot of aura farming. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is just that. It's early.
Agree. In the 90s,
You
2000
didn't miss
stuff.
those vibes? Like damn.
I mean, it's just not good. Like if it were, there's just no complexity at all to the story. It's
I get where he's coming from.
the most
Yeah, I get it.
basic bitch shit. Like it's fun, but that's all it is. There's nothing more.
It's
There's no
meathead
sub-
style.
It's
Like it's
just
meathead.
fun.
It's just beautiful
So-
meathead.
And like one of our good friends used to say, meathead doesn't mean good.
Correct. He did. Yes, he did. This was a good statement. Is that all you want to confirm?
Yeah.
Crash, you guys did say? No, right? You haven't watched it, right?
No, I'm not watching it. I will agree with you guys that the animation is being heat, but I'm not my kind of shonen for me personally.
There are parts of it that don't hold up well today for sure. I feel like that's with a lot of these remakes though, or like
I bro, you know
How-
what was so good though?
Let me go on first.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll make this very quick. This is an anime that I do recommend. It's about a young woman in the really crazy city Kowloon in China. Trying to live her life. She works, part-time at a real estate agency with this guy, and she's head over heels for him. We see her live life, that, Kowloon's very hot, she's very etchy, but we also find out, in this story that Kowloon is not what it is. It's a very nostalgic place, but it's also a place with a lot of mystery. And that's where the story takes you. You go into, the perspective of this woman, and you're just trying to find out what her life is, who she is identity-wise, the people around her, the city that she lives in. The story will get you immersed because it gives you both a sense of what is going on that doesn't tell you in the first episode, but also wants to keep you enticed by like giving you little bits of mystery here, something's not going on there, maybe a kiss there. It gives you everything all you want at once, and it's very, very paced. I do know it's also following the adaptation of, I think, the manga. The light novel is supposed to be like ending the same time as the manga, something like that, 13 episodes and all that. If you like romance, a very serious romantic anime with a mystery aspect, which again, I personally like mystery. If you like mystery, you want to know what's going on in this anime, I highly recommend. The animation slaps, the music, the intro, fucking OP. That's one of my top 5 right now, all time. Definitely recommend.
I would like to follow up with that. He said great explanation about the show series as well. If you also like zesty stuff, see two guys growing in each other, being and understanding one another, this is your show as well. Well, the jokes aside, this is a good mysterious show talking about, it's such a normal thing to say nostalgic. People that was born in the early 2000s or 90s, but then in the 2025s talking about, hey, such a nostalgic to listen to this, project, Teen Titans or like another thing from the early 2000s, and it feels home, it feels comfortable. And imagine that instead of like a media, a whole city being a feeling with people, and you don't understand what's real or not because it's all about the perspective, and you don't know if it's a technology. The beautiful concept about the show is that the author is writing those 12 episode type of series within to be completed from the manga adaptation style. So it's also a pretty interesting concept where they're pick and choosing what to be adapted from the manga. So if you like that type of story where they're crunching it up from the manga into a 12 episode story, but also is being connected to the stage play in Japan as well. So, it's pretty interesting concepts. If this is up your alley, go ahead and watch it. I do recommend, but also could be a binge chilling as well in the border, but highly recommend as well. Anybody wants to go? No?
I'll go. For me, I would say recommend. I am on that borderline though between recommend and binge chilling probably. I would recommend though because solely like the mystery aspect of it, I feel like it's constantly keeping you guessing, keeping you on your toes. You're trying to like pinpoint certain things, which I guess would lead in maybe to one of my negatives, and I think Neko actually hit on it in the last episode, that like there's been things that they've left out, right? Which like little pieces that you probably should have had, or like dialogue you should have had already, which I feel like that was kind of something we all assumed was going to be an issue with how they said they were going to adapt the whole series. Like it's going to have an anime original ending. Like I know the author is going to have a part to play in it, but still technically it is an anime original ending. So I am really curious on how that is going to actually play out. And if maybe it will differ in the manga, like there's going to be alterations or something like that when the author does get to that final bit. But yeah, like what is going on in Kowloon and like the Zirconians and the thing up in the sky, and like there's a lot of very interesting things at play here in the series. So like I really like that. I love the character designs. It looks nice. The music is incredible. I don't know. Yeah, I would recommend it. I would recommend it for a lot of those things that I mentioned. Kudo does bug me a little bit because I feel like he could be communicating and giving us more, but yeah.
I will bounce off that with you. Yeah, I would personally put it in binge chilling. It's been a very different vibe. Reading it after each episode, I usually just watch the episode to get my initial feelings, and then I read the manga to get like extra bonuses. And it's been great, like in general. But just seeing again just how much stuff has been cut, and that is, I feel like, very integral for the story, that I don't know how they're going to squeeze it into the next few episodes. Like, I understand what our friend was talking about. Like, in the beginning, it's fine, but when there's more chunk of the story later on, which is getting there, I really do wonder how they're going to deliver it. And especially, yeah, like we talked about, there is going to be an anime original ending. So, and it could be different from the mangas because it's two different kind of vibes right now. It's a good time, but I feel like a lot of my favorite moments are from the manga already. Like, the anime has a lot of good stuff, but the manga is like, it's a lot of good stuff. Like this week, like it was a really good something that happened that didn't get added, and I really do. No, it was something with original Kujin IB, which was really cool to see.
Ooh.
So yeah, I do really, because I mean, by episode 12, you can't really add anything else afterwards. So I do wonder how they're going to go about it. I don't know, but I would put binge chilling. It's a good time, but it's a totally different vibe if you do like the mystery of it.
Mega Grem?
Yeah, it's a binge chilling for me. It feels like there's just so much missing. It feels like the whole, like, I enjoy it. Like, don't get it wrong, I really do enjoy it, and I want to recommend it. I just can't, because as much as I clown on your Forma for having stuff that it feels like it's missing, it feels like more's missing from this.
Agreed.
But the thing is, it doesn't. With your Forma, it felt like it was bad that it was missing it. In this, it feels like there's definitely something missing, but hey, maybe we'll figure it out later. In your Forma, it's just, no, something's missing and it doesn't feel right. So there's definitely something missing, and based purely on the fact of how I rated your Forma, I have to rate this fairly low in the binge chilling. Well, I guess fairly low is an exaggeration, but no, it's been chilling. I would love to put it in recommended. I have a lot of fun with this series, but there is something missing, and it's very evident when you're watching it.
Jeez, I thought I was gonna be. I honestly was not surprising, because I thought I was gonna be like, y'all kind of make me want to say binge chilling, because I said recommended. I was I thought y'all were gonna be recommended.
Me on both. I recommend, but also it's binge
hard,
chilling because
it's on that. Yeah, it's on that.
Speak for yourselves. I straight recommend it. I've been having a great time with it. I can't wait to find out how this ends. Really, that's what I'm looking forward to.
We all went, right? I just want to confirm.
The opening's a banger.
All right, cool.
Top 5. Top 5.
Yeah, banger's amazing.
Dang, bro. Okay, who hasn't had their animes like picked yet?
Me and Crash right now.
Shit.
Oh, I think I'm the only one watching this.
Go ahead. If you're the only one trying to promote,
Okay.
convince us.
I'm gonna say binge chilling. It's one of the cute girls doing cute things. Like, it's not bad by any means. Like, there's nothing really bad about the series. Right? Like, it's our main character. She is an author. And she really is just kind of it's a means of escape for her to go out on trips to different places in Japan with her friends. She does have some solo trips as well. So it's a nice vibe. If you like Yuru Camp, if you're liking Mono from this season, things of that nature, like Food for the Soul also from this season, I would definitely say check it out. Like, it's a comfy vibe. Like, it's just something you just kind of sit back, relax. You don't have to really lock in all like that for it. So if you need that show, a comfy show, the backgrounds are really good. Like, like the places that our characters visit, like, they look really fantastic. I feel like a lot of this is promotion too. It's like we saw anime like that where they're just trying to promote places in Japan and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely one of those cases. But like, I've saw threads, people, doing comparisons, right, between the places they're visiting in the anime, and then people who have actually been there, and they're sharing their own pictures and stuff like that.
Oh,
so I feel like stuff like that is really cool. So it's a nice series. It looks nice. The character designs are nice. It's just relaxing, comfy, good times. So I would say binge chilling, because it's nothing crazy, but it's nice. It's solid.
Okay. Next one is.
So it crashes was Takamine.
God, bro, there's no way he wins again, bro. That'd be so funny.
Aharen-san.
I will go with binge chilling. It's a great, just continuation from season 1. I've been having a great time, and yeah, that's it.
I'm about to continue off her in the same time code. Y'all, hey, it's been chilling. It's good comedy. Do you need to watch it weekly? No, like I'm not saying it's below 8 out of 10. Like it's right on the border. Like it's good comedy and everything. You need to do like a thesaurus. I said thesaurus. You don't need to do like a theory crafting of what's next in the story lore. It's literally just a good comfort food. Watch every 3, 6 episodes, 8 episodes a week. I don't know, up to you. Well, whatever floats your boat. But I do recommend it. Or been chilling. It's like in the borderline. 8-10. Enjoyable. Anybody else to jump on the last 55 seconds?
I'll say something real quick. I say being chilling as well too. I personally been enjoying the humor. I so close to saying recommended as much as I do. The only reason it's holding me back is that when you have an ending like season 1, and I'm not going to spoil exactly what it was. It's going to be hard to kind of bring something like that back into season 2. Not to say that the comedy has been hitting, the animation looks just as phenomenal as the first season. We have new characters that are really just as funny. It's been a great time. I've been enjoying it. I can't speak for these guys. I've been watching it every week. I'm looking forward to it. I hope we get something very like spicy in a romantic aspect, nothing etchy. Like it's all wholesome in this show. I do recommend it. If you haven't watched the first season, definitely watch it. It is definitely worth your time. It is a great rom-com, and I promise you'll enjoy the ending.
Copy. So we have 1 recommended, 2 binge chilling. Anybody next?
I would
Who
say
said recommended?
You recommend it.
No, I said binge chilling. I want to recommend it. It's been
sorry. So 3 binge chilling.
It's so close. It's so close. Yeah.
For me, I would say binge chilling. I feel like for me, it's not like one, like I can't it's solid, but I can't go out of my way to like try and recommend it or push it to someone when I feel like there's a lot of like other rom-coms I would probably recommend them first. But like there's a lot of wholesome stuff, like it's some super adorable moments, also moments with Raido, him just being so silly. Like he cracks me up sometimes, like when he showed up with the Speedo at the beach, like just shit like that. Like even the Animal Crossing stuff, like there's been some content I really have been enjoying with this, like the idol stuff as well with all the siblings. Like there's been some stuff I've really enjoyed from this season.
Bro, he has an imagination of speculation.
It's always a good time. Like I feel like there hasn't really been like with this second season, like there hasn't been an episode that came out of it and I'm just like, okay, that was like terrible, like I just wasted my time. Like it's always a nice vibe. There's some really sweet characters in here. The siblings are adorable. I love their interactions, and yeah, I mean I don't really have much else to say. I would say binge chilling though. It's like it's nothing crazy. It's just it's a good time.
Manga Grem, I would love to hear your thoughts because you actually binge watched season 1 within a day. Go ahead.
You did.
I would recommend this, but then again, we also had an episode that was a carbon copy from season 1. The whole plot line with his fly being down was straight up an episode in season 1. The entire episode was bar for bar the exact same fucking episode. It feels like this show's resting on its laurels, so no, it gets a binge chilling. I would have loved to recommend it, but no.
Question:
It is.
Was
what?
the episode 1 was that his fly, and then the other one was his ass cheek? It's just same concept, like both the same, right? Is what you're saying? Okay, copy. Thank you.
It was the exact same episode, just on the other side.
Yeah.
It was like actually bar for bar the exact same episode.
I mean, not all the jokes are gonna hit, but I mean, like we've all been saying, it's been a good time. Like we can at least say, like,
so binge chilling.
It's not a waste of time. Yeah, it's not a waste of time, but like it's not up there either.
All right, so we have 5 binge chillings.
Yippee!
Okay.
Love it. Let's go with our last 20 here.
I should have said superhero, bro. Dang it. Nothing's getting near that. I should have known.
Oh, it's.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, all right.
I'm
going to get up and walk away.
Yo, I got you on my underwear. Atelier Meister. This shit is recommended from your boy. I am excited. I'm excited here to tune in every week. The dub is not great, but it's enjoyable. I literally get excited for every Sunday to literally tune in and check out this series. It's literally not perfect, but for me, it's my up in the alley. It's OP character, white boy with white hair. He reminds me of Belle, not exactly, but just the wholesomeness, the carefree. It's a very wholesome show. My boy got a daughter, has 2 wives, and he feels bad that people thought that he was engaged or married, newlyweds. It was so fucking wholesome. He tamed a dragon. It's literally from some dope ass shit. I have a good time. It's a recommended. If you enjoy wholesome boy, and you want to claim him as your child in an anime season, this is your show. This is up your alley. I have a good time. It's literally wholesome. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna steal the rest of your seconds and just
Go
even
ahead.
promote something that should be in the same tier. Bye Bye Earth season 2, just trash, but I love it. So maybe I understand you, Vash. You know, I understand you. It's a good time. You can't help coming back to it. You know, it's just a good time. It's just
I don't
trash.
know if I will be appreciated with
Wait,
taking those 20
you don't
seconds.
agree?
No,
Oh.
mine is recommended.
Oh,
Mine is
it's
not trash.
recommended.
Mine is recommended, man. What you
I
mean?
misheard
Damn.
you, bro. My
Damn, he
bad,
definitely
dude,
misheard
my
me.
bad.
Took my last
My
20
bad,
seconds
bro.
to throw in my show in the trash like that. That's crazy. Nice. Ooh, damn,
No,
I
but
feel
I'll
like-
trash this. Not.
Go
All
ahead,
jokes
man.
aside, right? You know, I give Vash shit for this series. I didn't even think like it was just so mid to me that like I just couldn't be bothered anymore, right? Like
Can't be bothered.
like yeah, for that I would like I gotta say it's trash. I just feel like I could not get into the characters. That was the biggest thing. It's just really that generic isekai. It's just that setup, right? We've been there, done that. And I feel like for those kinds of series, you have to have some kind of like, you have to have something else. I feel like to grab me, right? Like with the, I feel like that's the thing with like the Evil Lord, like that. There's more with that that's grabbing me, even though yeah, parts of it is that traditional kind of setup. I feel like it's this one's just too generic for me, and the characters didn't do anything for me, so that's why I dropped it like
That's
so
okay.
early on.
Straight trash. That's okay. We have
I'm
two
glad
people
Vash
that
enjoys it. I give
Yeah.
him shit, but I'm glad he's enjoying it. Honestly,
we have 2 people that sees it's trash. 1 that sees recommended. It's totally normal.
I put a whole different show on top of this.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta put a whole different show. Mega Grab, you're the
watching
only
this.
one
Yeah.
with me. Talk to me.
Oh, this shit's trash.
Damn, brother.
It's trash, but it's like
So it's been
okay,
chilling.
so
So low tier been chilling.
Mmm.
So you know how you're told as a kid that there's junk food, and like it's trash for you, right? It's not good
Damn.
for you,
zebra
it's
cakes,
just that.
you know, like some.
Whoa,
It's
what?
absolute
barbecue
trash,
chips.
right?
Bro, there's some good ass
That's what
leche.
this-
What you mean?
That's what this feels like. It's absolute trash. The ranking's not going above trash. It is trash. But I mean, you put it on and you don't feel bad that you're watching it. But it is trash. It is horrible. It is absolute dog shit trash. The story is horrible. Everything about it is just bad. But I mean, it's isekai and I'm isekai trash. What can I say?
Fair.
Yeah, shout out
Stop
to
it.
Bye Bye Earth, baby. Trash.
Copy. Yeah. With another series. All right. Anybody got thoughts?
Okay.
Crash, you're not watching it, right? So let's move on
don't give a
before I hear
don't give a
my
don't give a
so show that's recommended. Anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Oh my god.
Oh, Crash! Here you go.
Finally, let me run this.
Let's go. Talk to us. Let's
Okay.
go. Go be
I'm watching
Gunnar.
clips, that's it.
Makina-san's love boat is very simple. You have a girl who is a sex robot who is implemented in this high school trying to seduce men to learn and better herself as an AI. She meets this simp of a boy who gets no girls, who has no riz, and is just a straight nerd. And she uses him as a means to fix herself because, you know, as a robot, she's deteriorating and the means to fix her is nowhere to be found. So you follow him and her in this little adventure of, you know, etchiness. She's trying to raise him up, trying to make him fall for the traps. But my boy, he is a, you know, straight virgin. This man does not want to fall for nothing. He wants to do things the right way, even though he is a, you know, a beta. Anyways, long story short, I've been loving the animation. I've been loving the edginess of it. You cannot watch it legally. You have to pay for some subscription for something called Ocean something, which I think is so retarded. I'm so sorry about that. Nothing bad with the company.
I'll solve
Yeah. Shout out to MemoryNK for the sauce. That man is the GOAT. That man has blessed me. Thank you for that. Without him, I won't be able to watch this anime. I've been glad I'm able to watch it. It is being chilling for me. It is trash. However, I cannot deny that there is a story, there is etchiness, and I've just generally been having a better time than Yandere Dark Elf. So I will say that much. Being chilling, but I don't recommend it to anybody that's younger than 17.
All right, I'm gonna go in real quick. I'm gonna just say, any show in this spring season that I can recall, they're all gooner trash. I'm gonna say this one as well. Makina-san, I love robot. Straight trash is whack. Has no story. Has no plot. Has no
substance.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I got stuck there. No substance. And I didn't know that we'll be revealing our plugs out here. So yes, to our friend Memory be our plug man, but still trash. That's all I got.
I'm gonna piggyback off you real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, it's trash. It's trash. Just like I said for Yandere Dark Elf, the uncensored goodness, cannot save this.
They can't.
Like,
they can't.
One of the recent episodes, the dude's messing with her balls and sockets in her leg, and she's moaning. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? It's trash.
Anybody wants to jump in the last 35 seconds? Neko, Grem, no, cool.
Oh, this is trash.
All right. All right, so that's the end for this one. Let's move on to the next one. Cause that nobody cares for Gooners. All right, let's go.
Will I be screwed?
Oh,
No way,
food for the
bro.
soul. I think me and Grem are watching this one.
Go ahead, you guys have the floor.
wanna watch
Whoever wants to
this.
go first, now.
This is better than Mono.
What?
That's insane.
No, you
Insane.
can't start off like that.
Yeah, you can't start off that. Then go just start fire like a whole debate already.
Insane.
This is a better show than Mono. I know that when we get to Mono, Nate's gonna talk about how good it is and how it's probably the best thing that is cute girls doing cute girl things in this season, and quite frankly, it's not. This is just better. I like.
Zoom in on your face, Nate.
I don't know, man. I like the food plot better. I think that the college environment lends this show to being more interesting in the long run than anything Mono can possibly do. I really love Food for the Soul. It's definitely recommended. Whereas honestly, Mono is binge chilling at best.
No, this guy's just.
This is hilarious.
For the record, I am just trying to piss Memory off, but I do genuinely believe that this is better than Mono. So yeah, that's my ranking. It's recommended, better than Mono. If you like Mono, you'll like Food for the Soul more. It's just better. The only reason you could possibly like Mono more is if you've already read or already watched a series that the author did. And quite frankly, that doesn't save it from being worse than Food for the Soul. Anyway, go ahead.
One thing I must just say.
More than photography.
I'm gonna just state that I love how Mega Grem used his promo to talk about the show, but also use that time to diss another show that hasn't even been spoken about yet. So I love how he used his promo time, like, yo, I'm gonna just talk shit, but also debate real quick. Memory, wanna go?
Okay, well, I'm not as high. I mean, Gremlin said it. I'm not gonna be as high on this one, but it's still fun. It's been chilling though. I mean, it is kind of funny. We talked about Mono. We talked about this. What the clubs are designed to do, they don't even do. Like they do some, but they really like. Mono, they're driving around. This series, they maybe make some food at the end of each episode, and they're fucking around like for doing whatever the other parts of the episode, and then they'll cook up a dish at the end. I'm just like, okay, well, there's the food. I've been watching this, literally asking, where's the food? Like, when are they gonna make the food?
He just sounds. He sounds frustrated with the show.
It's cute girls doing cute things, right? It is, right? The food looks good when there is food, but for me to elevate this, I feel like, unlike Mono, I hate to keep comparing, but like the characters I don't gravitate to as much in this series. Like I don't feel as connected to them. I like on a deeper level. like their interactions I'm not as into.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what holds it back. Like they're still nice, but I feel like some of that is what's holding it back. Like it looks good, the music is nice. There's a lot of nice aspects about it. It's a solid series, but I can't go above binge chilling for it.
I agree with Nate. Yeah, it's all right.
Tabi. Been chilling.
Shame on you, Gremlin. Shame on you.
Shame.
It's
Shame.
just not as it's just better than mono. I don't know what to tell you.
Our last
Oh my God,
Crusader.
Crash, let's go.
Hopefully
All
the
right,
last
go
time
ahead.
you talk about this. Wait,
Let's
what?
go.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
About this on the week 12.
Clock is ticking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is an anime that came out last year in the summer, season 2 of Our Last Crusader Rise of New World. Season 2 is delving in more to, again, the problem with the Empire and, the Saint Disciples. I'm sorry, the Saint Disciples, the witches, excuse me. Long story short, right, it's just continuing what happened from, season 1. You got, Alice back, my girl Sora Amaya is, doing a goddamn good job. You have Isaka and his team. I'm not going to dive into the story too much because it's still ongoing, but pretty much, the story's developing between, potentially things happening, in, the nebulous, with the witches. It's etchy. I've been loving it ever, since I love if you want a great story, a great anime story between like a Romeo and Juliet kind of aspect, Assassin Templar, where like, a romantic thing is very taboo, very, forbidden. This is an anime to watch. It is by no means great, but I've been just enjoying, the progress of where everything's been going in terms of, where one person's being a tsundere and the other guy is just trying to be serious. I say binge chilling. I've been having a great time with it. The animation from season 1, for season 2, they just stopped because it was bad. Whole year later, a lot more better. So I gotta give props to them. I've been enjoying it. Animation was a lot more better. Soundtrack's fire, and Alice dongs. That's all I gotta say.
I would agree with Crash. Everything you said, binge chilling. If you like Romeo and Juliet stories, just another classic one with like cool elements, and that's it.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
All right, cool. That's
Okay.
it. Let's go
Let's
on with the
go.
next one. Spin the
Crash and
motherfucking wheel.
Bash are still alive in our
Bro,
little bed, and I'm getting
pulling
nervous.
up, like,
Wait,
I
not
think
yet.
Takamine
Not yet.
might actually be the last one.
No,
I'm getting nervous for
We
that.
still got mine. Apothecary Diaries. I'm gonna just say already recommended. That doesn't need to be discussed on my end.
Yeah.
It's literally on the Crunchyroll Awards. Is a mainstream show. It's a hype show. We're reviewing it weekly. We're literally doing not we. 4 or 3 of us is doing kind of theory crafting, and then one of the other person that is in his own type of dimension is kind of agreeing or trying to guide us. So great conversation. Mau, she is a great MC. They're finding out more stuff if you like a bit of historical characters and a bit of a twist in the anime realm. I highly recommend it. But if you haven't watched season 1, you might not watch season 2. But if you have watched season 1, why have you not watched season 2 yet? But if you're busy, if life is, I get it. But highly recommend. That's all I got. Next, anybody?
I would definitely put this in recommended. It's just peak every time, and especially in the second half of Core 2, it just keeps going back to back for greatness. I'm very excited for a lot of stuff that are coming up. It's just a great mystery series with a really great cast, and it's a good time. I definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen season 1, watch it and just enjoy the ride, because it's crazy. It's crazy and it's really fun. And also, I have something for my co-host to look at in Off the Bench, regarding Apothecary Diaries. This made me laugh so hard. It was awesome.
I want to go next. I'm gonna say straight up, it's straight trash. I was so disappointed with the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course.
You remember?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Mhm.
I was gonna
It's
say
April.
like,
April Fool's too late, Biddy.
yeah, April was too late. Yeah, no. I recommended. What do you like? You guys want a great drama? I was able to put my missus on, or shout out to my
Same.
boy's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
girlfriend
yeah.
who was able to put my girl on this anime. It's been a fun time. We've been watching it together. I've been loving it. She's been loving it. It's a very easy anime to get into. First off, the story's continuing from the first core of the first part from before. If you haven't seen that, check out the winter season How to Flop episode 17. What I will say is Jinshin has been fucking cooking this core, and shout out to Gremlin that has been just putting us low key to the point where like what's gonna happen?
Time.
He's like, I know, but hold on, wait. I just been very happy with that.
That's good.
Manga Grem, Nate, anybody?
Yeah, I say recommend for sure. I mean, come on. I think we're all probably going to be on the same page with this. The frog scene was in this core, right?
Yes.
It feels like
It
so
was-
long ago.
No,
already, man.
no.
Yeah, it was the first part.
It feels
No,
like
it was
so
the
long
part.
ago already.
It
No,
was
wasn't
first
the
core.
core.
Yeah,
I think
it was
at the
first
beginning,
core.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It-
for
beginning.
first core. Yeah,
It was the end of the first core. I think like episode 12.
Was the end of the first
10,
core?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of the first part.
Yeah, like
10,
episode 11 or 12.
Oh,
Maybe.
because it went right into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it
And
was
then-
split core for whatever reason.
And then
Jeez.
after that, the new song came up, and I remember Manga Grem
Yeah.
and Neko wasn't a big
Oh,
fan of
not
it.
a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Neko likes
Yeah,
it, I think,
I
right?
hate
Yeah,
I did.
me.
Yeah,
Me, I
The
like
full
it.
version's nice.
Dog water.
Yeah,
So, damn.
okay. Well, that's something I can mention for the second core because I was gonna mention the frog thing, but like, geez, that feels so long ago.
I know. No, I feel you. I feel you.
But no, like the stuff with Lolan, the stuff with like Sure, the reveals with that.
Hey, I
Jinchi,
bet you're
think
happy.
Crash, yeah, I with what Crash mentioned with Jinchi and just how, especially lately, just some of his actions I've really been enjoying. Lacan's out here as well. There's been like it's just Apothecary. Like this is the Apothecary we were talking about at the beginning of this season, right? Like when it really was gonna hit its stride, it was gonna be like later. I feel like in the second core.
Yeah.
Really, I feel like since the frog stuff, like since around that and onward into the second core, phenomenal stuff. Great cast, great
3,
drama,
2,
great mystery.
1.
I can't say enough good things. Recommended. Yeah.
Light novel reader. Got any thoughts?
It's recommended. It's great. What can I say? That's it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Well said.
I about to say the best he
Well,
did it in 5 seconds.
No, that's actually good because he probably would like try to spoil us.
That
on
is
stuff.
true.
Yeah, that is true. Makes sense.
I know you're
Master.
Don't worry, I've already spoiled you. It's fine.
Yeah, that is true.
Ooh.
Quack,
Ooh,
quack. Quack,
go
quack,
ahead,
quack.
Nate.
Oh man. Oh, this
Talk
is
about
a
it.
tough one. This is
Yeah, this is
tough.
gonna be hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
sorry about that.
right now. Clock is ticking.
I gotta say binge chillin'. I can't recommend it right now. I feel like the decision to have like the movie thing and then start off the series and then go back to it and then leave some of that stuff out. Not a fan of that decision. Maybe if they would have still included a lot of that material they had in the first 3 episodes thing or the movie thing that they showed, like I would feel more positive about it. But I feel like there's just a lot of things that as a newcomer, you would just not get, even with a lot of these characters they've shown. Even me, like I've watched the original Gundam. I've watched some of Zeta. I have not watched all of Zeta and what follows. There's double Zeta. There's Char's counterattack. Like I haven't even watched
Yeah.
that stuff. So there's probably stuff that's coming or that's already happened that I'm not even in the know about. But yeah, they're like trying to bridge that gap, which I do think it's an interesting thing to try and tackle to do, but it's tough, right, to execute on that. I think it is interesting what they're doing with the characters now, but I still feel like we're not really all that too connected to the characters. So like that's for me, like the new cast, I'm not really sold on yet. Although Machu, the situation that she's in now is very interesting to me. So I'm curious how that plays out. Production wise, music wise, all that, it's really nice. But yeah, I'm not super high on it as much as I thought I was gonna be. So, binge chilling.
Yeah, I definitely will put in binge chilling. It's really good. As a person who's seen only a little bit of Gundam 2, like I do understand some of the stuff, but of course they're introducing Zeta characters and whatnot. So it's like, oh, okay. But it's for me, it's kind of fun to just go to my friend who loves Gundam a lot, and we were talking about it actually last night about it. He was like, yeah, they were actually introducing all these Zeta characters, and they're not talking about really the war and about this other character that they're trying to assassinate and all that. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm personally enjoying it because I know everything, but as a newcomer, yeah, you definitely probably would understand it. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's they really are trying to bring new fans and old fans together to try, like Nate was saying. I still am enjoying it for like the subtle like symbolism with the 2 characters that like are Machu and Xian and Suji. I really do. I'm very curious how they're gonna go about them because at least with those 3, I do have more of like a interest in their characters because we're already seeing a little bit of that in these newer episodes. But everything else I am curious about. But I really am curious how they're gonna do this if it is truly 1 core and not a 2 core series.
That's a change,
so.
too.
Yeah, so I really am curious. I love the music and the animation though. It's really good. And of course we're gonna have to need the second form of this Gundam, right? Because this isn't the full
yeah, there'll be more
the full form. Yeah, so
there'll be more
hey, I'm very curious.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Crash.
Go ahead, Crash. Your turn.
All right, I'll try to make this very quick. When I first saw, the anime, the trailer and everything, I was hoping that I didn't need to watch a lot of, Gundam stuff in advance. I was told I didn't have to. I was wrong. I made a review. I made a statement about it that, the animation's not that good. Looks like Pokemon this. I wasn't interested with story whatsoever. I will say from this point on right now, like I've been enjoying it a lot, but the story is complex. So for those who are interested in mecha anime, specifically with Gundam, you definitely need to do your homework with this one. This is not an anime that you can just walk in and be like, oh yeah, like I can walk in and just watch whatever. It's not like the Witch from Mercury. It's not like that. It is a spin-off based off a what if idea. So you want to keep that in mind. For sure, you can walk in and watch it, but by no means it means that you're gonna know what's going on. I've been liking a lot of the intro a lot. The animation I've been getting over. Like it's not bad to look at anymore. Specifically, the last 2 episodes been fucking killing it for me. I'm actually curious to see where the anime goes, and I've been putting the pieces together more or less about like what I'm missing between like the Gundam stuff. I wouldn't recommend it to any newcomers, especially for those who don't like robots, who don't like mecha. For veteran viewers, I at least will say for the fact that I'm not too much into Gundam, I've been enjoying it, but I would only recommend it if you've done your homework.
Yeah,
Great.
that's a perfect. Yeah, I agree with you.
Do your homework.
Hell yeah.
Anybody more? Got thoughts?
That might be one of the sole ones where like you could give 2 different things, right? Like,
yeah.
Because G-Quack's like for newcomers, no, I don't recommend it, right? But like
Which from Mercury.
people that are like familiar, then it's like yeah.
you know. If you know,
I agree with Nate for sure. It's
what's
a hard
next on
little
the one?
Coin plus. Coin plot.
Okay.
About to say mine is right there. Come on.
Apocalypse.
I recommend for me, man. For me personally, it's just fun, bro. I love the wackiness and just it's so fun, bro. I love it.
Okay, that's all right. Is that all?
That's it. That's
All
it.
right. Anybody got that?
I can piggyback
Continue.
while the time's still going. For me, I would recommend as well, man. I did not think I was going to enjoy this series this much. I feel like the concept is really unique. Dude, production-wise, I've been very impressed. I did not think it was going to look this good. I mean, even the most recent episode, like with our kangaroo, whatever the hell that thing was. I mean, that episode was great, though. Honestly, the newest episode was great.
I thought it did it blew your expectations. You didn't know it was gonna go this route at all, bro.
No, because I thought it was gonna be more serious, right?
Yeah,
like, what is going on, but like no, it's just like these different guests coming in, all different walks of life coming in. They have all different kinds of personalities, ways they live. I think it's very interesting, right? You get a wide range mix of characters, and just seeing our group who are all robots trying to deal with them is just, it's so funny to me a lot of the time. You got some little obviously gimmicks in there with like the doorman, which is hilarious.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's such a unique, it's such a fun series. It is one of the biggest surprises of this season for sure. It has a very like interesting setting to me. I recommend it a lot. Like
Okay. Anybody got more thoughts about this series?
Yeah, hard recommend. It's really good. I enjoy the hell out of it. I mean, like they said, this most recent episode is really good. I will say, it's really cool seeing her unlock these hidden contingencies in her programming. Like, she's a fucking teapot now, and like she can like throw off fireworks and shit. And some of the unlock conditions are crazy. She's like a damn Xbox game. It's fun.
Yeah. Damn achievements and shit.
Yeah, the achievements. Punch a guest. It's like what? No, it's a lot of fun. This is one of those shows that it felt like it had no business being this good. Because I remember looking at it and I was like, that's really interesting. Like I'm intrigued on what's gonna happen. and then somehow like it does not feel at all like what I felt it would like looking at the synopsis you would think it's going to be like this dark dystopic thing.
Yeah.
And it is, but it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
It's really lighthearted.
Super lighthearted and super fun, but there is that creeping darkness in the back of your head that
Exactly.
humanity's just gone. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
like just gone, like confirmed. Like we have people that is said that straight up went on the ship and said, yeah, everyone's dead. Like they've been dead for a long time. And they're just waiting for something that's never gonna happen. It really makes it bittersweet, but it's a fun ride. Recommend.
At least they got aliens coming by and everything, you know? That's at least.
All different walks of whatever the hell they are.
All
Down
right,
to
we're
Milky's
almost done
too.
with this wheel. I know we were going through a little bit. We're almost there, guys.
Copy. Let's get to the
Close it up.
next one. Spin that wheel, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
You guys got this.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Let me speak.
Go ahead.
Go
Ready?
ahead.
The
Go
floor's
ahead.
yours.
This is fucking trash.
I agree.
Speak your shit.
But it's like it's on that same Meister tier for me. It's trash, but like it's not offensive to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It was
that's
there.
like that's like the best compliment I can give this show.
Yeah.
Is it's fucking trash, but it's not offensive.
Is it higher
like-
or lower than Altair?
Like
Your
like
opinion.
Shield Hero is offensive to watch.
No,
Wait,
Meister. Is it higher or
No,
lower
he
than
knows what you're saying. He just no.
Meister is not offensive. It's okay. So, but it's shit. But it's shit. Like, and this is shit. It's just not offensive. So it is shit and not worse than shit. It's a fun ride, but it is shit.
I would agree. That's it.
Yeah, I really would put it in trash. Straight
Yeah.
trash. I just feel like generic plot, generic characters, like the main guy, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan. Of course, he has the girls all around him. They
Well,
want
I'm a
him,
big
and
fan.
it's- Yeah, like of course you are. But yeah, I'm not. I don't have much to say. I don't want to say much. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this really to anyone. Honestly, they're
That's
just
fair.
better.
That's
They're
fair.
just better fantasy like stuff you could watch for sure.
Like Uncle Isekai.
I'm gonna just add in as well. I put a little additional time to put my time in as well. I'm in the border of been chilling in the lower like 6-7, but then I could also put it straight trash. Like you could watch it and you're in the downtime. The dub is horrendous, but I suffered through the dub so I could do some cooking and do other activities so I could just watch the show. I would not miss it if I actually missed the show and did not watch it. I wouldn't care for it. Honestly, I don't think I'll be losing myself. I will be sad if I missed watching Shit Hero. I will be miss watching that if I didn't. If I didn't watch it week to week, I will be sad watching Shit Hero. But I will be not sad if I was not watching from Old Country Pumpkin to Master Swordsman. It is what it is. It's okay. Anybody else want to jump in and add anything? You know how great
That's
Shit
it.
Hero is? All right, cool. So let's move on to the next one.
Shoujo Tyson.
No, it's not. But
oh
copy.
man, Vash and Crashes are still up here, man.
I'm the evil lord. Look, I'm gonna just go first to keep it simple. I'm the evil lord of our intergalactic empire. I'm gonna put in the borderline of recommend and also been chilling. It's like right there between the 8-10. It's a very good series. Like it's really enjoyable. Anybody else to jump in during time because I learned it. That's all I got. Like it's enjoyable. You have action. You have titties. You have Android, and you have intergalactic warfare. Star Wars / Star Trek type of vibe, and you have a lot of titties. That's what you got.
Yeah, for me, I'll jump in. I would say binge chilling for me. I feel like what gets me a lot, I'm a sucker for, is like the large. I talked about this last week, like the large scale. Like I know we haven't had really too much of it, but the previous episode, not the newest one, but the previous episode, we had like even at the beginning of the series, we had like the large scale like fleets, just giant beams. Like I love shit like that. So yeah, Liam's cool though. Like I don't know, he's just a character that, especially with his past and what we know, like you definitely want to like root for him. And I think a lot of the like the things that like the guide is trying to do, but then like it's actually just being a positive thing for Liam, and it's coming back to like bite him, and he's like giving him these positive things, and like the stuff with the sensei, our
Sensei.
mechanic girl, the salesman girl, like obviously she's showing off the assets, she's awesome. There's a lot to like about it, honestly, and what we got recently was pretty cool stuff too.
And our maid, don't forget our maid.
Yeah, she out here.
But yeah, exactly. She's a real one. Day one, baby.
Yep.
But yeah, I would agree with everything Nate said. It's just a binge chilling,
Yes, a
great
good show.
time, funny time. And yeah,
Megan, Grem, want to jump in?
I love Liam.
Yeah, it's been chilling. It's really interesting as somebody who's read the source material.
Oh yeah, you
'Cause
jump on it.
I ended up I jumped on it after like episode 1, and after like episode 3, I don't recognize, like I can tell you what's going to happen, but it's not what happened in the novel, and it's interesting. So it's kind of like I'm watching a new series again, but I have like the core breakdown in my head on what's supposed to happen, and it'll eventually get there. It's just taking these really weird detours. So yeah, it's a binge chilling. It's a fun ride.
Yeah, fun.
I wish we got a little bit more of the inner monologue from Liam, because I feel that like if people knew what Liam was really thinking, that it would color their perceptions of this entire show very differently. But I think it's a fun show.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get to the next one. We heard it here. Binge chilling. Highly recommended to people. Go check it out if you like titties and androids. And also,
Mono? Oh, Shionji, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
that really
fuck!
And with
excited to see it.
that,
Fuck!
Miguel is out.
Fuck!
Boy.
Fuck!
He's is out.
Fuck!
Wait, can I say
Fuck.
one thing only?
Go ahead.
Crash,
Go ahead, you
can
first.
go ahead.
Bonnery's best girl?
Yeah, that's all. Bonnery, best girl. Mwah. What a beautiful woman. Golly. Anyways, she better be the end game. That's all I care about. Bye.
I'm going to jump in as well since we're still on this one. I'm sad that I lost my bet. I thought I had it good with the last 20. I hope the Takamine is the next one. I'm hoping the fucking God's name. And honestly, guys, the only reason I'm watching this show is just to see if this show was better than Rent a Girlfriend. It is, but still not in any way better by a hard scale. No, nothing at all. This show is still trash. But I do agree that Barney is the best girl. She is the one with the orange hair. The other girls, please get the one of the 14-year-old out of this. Please kick her out of the show. I don't want her to win. It's a dub. It's a dub. Other than that, what I really recommended, like binge chilling, I would say just for the love of the game, is straight trash. Let's go. That is my last thoughts. Anyone wants to jump in the last 20 seconds? If not, we can end it for Crash to give his full minute and a half. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna give you a full minute and a half. Go ahead, because I know you don't want 25 seconds only. Clock.
The director who made this, the author who created this series, he's the GOAT. He made Rent a Girlfriend, which I love. He created this series, which a lot of people have been talking about. The animation has been superb. First off, this is a story where 5 siblings find out they're not siblings and may potentially have feelings for each other. It's not incest by any means. It's just a situation where if now that you know the truth, what will you do with it? Will you just kind of pretend like can you go back to what it once was in the situation or not? And that's what it's pretty much trying to show. Of course, this author is making it edgy, making it very provocative with the characters in question. And there are a lot of great characters in this. You have tsundere, you have college girl, you have sports girl, you have borderline young girl. I wouldn't say lollipop, but very young girl. And then you have the smart genius. Every one of them has their quirks. They're very cool. They're very funny. They're also very loving in their own way. You have a different character which you can enjoy and love for your own aspect. But with all these kind of characters, there can only be one. We can only assume. They pull a QQ situation, like Memory said. If you know, you know. So I'm just looking forward to seeing who he ends up with, the MC. I've been having a great time with it. It is for me a big chilling. It's not incest.
That's a crazy way to
Yeah,
end the
fit
show.
that in
Yeah,
there.
that's a crazy way he had to. Just...
For me, I would say binge chilling as well. I feel like I thought going into this I was gonna be lower on it. Honestly, like I was kind of writing it off. Like right, I just thought it was gonna be trash. But honestly, it's been pretty enjoyable. Like it helps that it looks really good too. Honestly, yeah. But we talked about Bonri. Like Bonri is really a big part of
Best
like
girl.
what has made this show for me so far. Like I feel like any scene with her, or like even like the attire she was wearing in the most recent episode, like she just waking up, she got the lazy fit on, like which is almost nothing.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Like, yeah, that shit was just hidden. She's awesome, and I think Gremlin actually we talked about this before on one of the other episodes, but it was like after they had the reveal, it was like the brother was like going into all these like pretty odd like specific details, like how he was like breaking down like each girl, and it's like this dude has definitely thought about this shit before. Like you know, he's thought about his family in some different ways, bro. As much as they try to play it off, maybe or whatever, like I don't know. It's like the gloves are off, you know, after that reveal. So I'm curious.
Like, finally, all my fantasies can come true. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like we saw that scene. We saw the QQ thing. In my mind, I'm just like, that's Bonri. That's Bonri. Like, please be Bonri. I hope it's Bonri. That's all I want, really, honestly, man. So, been chilling though. It's a fun series, honestly. I've had a good time with it. Not gonna lie.
I'll take what I can get.
Manga Grem, any thoughts?
This has been chilling. Like Memory said, it's really teetering. It's fun, but like it's nothing special. I don't think. I have to get convinced. The characters are pretty bland at the moment. A lot of them don't have a lot of characterization to them yet. I look forward to seeing more.
Okay.
I like that.
Also, the MC is just better than Rent-A-Girlfriend's MC.
Yeah.
It's just-
100%.
Oh yeah,
wow.
110%. The girls
No
too.
one's gonna disregard that.
I'm pretty sure a piece of actual garbage would be a better MC than.
Piece of garbage.
Tell me the guy from Boy Girl is better than this guy from Rent a Girlfriend? Hell no. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
Oh
That's
man, that's
crazy.
close. That's close.
That is close.
Damn.
I genuinely think he's better.
I'll say the guy from this show of Shuji Family is better than the Couldn't Boy Girl Friendship Survive. Yes.
Well, that is not even a
100%.
competition.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
the question, bro.
that was no.
100%, yeah.
He's talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend's MC and then Boy Girls.
Oh,
Like,
it's Ken
Yeah,
Boy
that's
We
Girl.
need to get them in a ring. We need to get them in a ring.
yeah, no, for
Let us know
real.
in the comments down below, guys. Who do you think is worse, or MC? The guy, the main character from Rent a Girlfriend, or the main character from Boy Girl? Let us know down in the comments below.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
know. Other than that, let's get to the final 15, 10, 12. I don't know.
Is
Man,
it
I need
finally
to
my
get it out of here.
time?
Yes! Yes! And I said it! 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 Let this be the one! Let this be the one next! And I brought it to
I think you
existence.
rigged it, Crash. You should
I could stop
respin,
sweating.
respin.
It's not
Guess
No, no.
so.
I'm not even
Yeah.
mad. I
look,
got it last.
look.
I'll take it.
Chat, I'm gonna go first real quick. Straight trash. That's all I got. Anybody wants to go next?
It's
Crash,
trash.
I got you, bro.
I second it. It's trash.
All right,
I
that's
second
it.
it.
Trash.
You third it.
Third, fourth. All right, cool. We all said it.
I mean,
Crash.
the only thing that
Oh.
could save it is if we really like. I think Gremlin has said like there is some romantic, you know, there is actually some progression, some development later on, like that. But we haven't really saw like maybe little hints of that here and there, but not so far, right? I feel like we need to see a lot more of that for me to even think about upgrading
God.
this. And even then, I don't know if I would.
Oh God.
All right. Crash, you have
The
a
goodies-
minute.
Unset their goodies aren't saving it.
No.
25 seconds.
This is a very, very specific anime where it's borderline rom-com and borderline ecchi. You have a mid guy who is just living life in school, average, pretty much average Joe, and he is classmates with this gorgeous girl. Long story short, he sees her changing, sees some ecchi stuff. He gets a situation now where he finds out that she has an ability where she can go back in time by literally pulling down any of her pennies or bras, and that's why she's so perfect in the way she is. So now he's put in a position where he's now being forced to be
And we have a butterfly
his closet.
effect.
Yeah, her closet to like pretty much as she like is done stripping, he has to change her back, having the bras and the panties.
Simp slash
It's a
his
lot of
bitch.
it's very tedious situation. It's very funny at times. I will say it's not an anime for everybody. I recommend it for my ecchi viewers. Thank fuck Crunchyroll's putting it uncensored. We love to see shit uncensored. It's been a very long time since we got a good edgy anime. We have Testament Sister New Devil, High School DxD, those are the goats, but we haven't seen anything as of late where you can definitely see it uncensored. So this is something I definitely recommend. And I will say, just for memories aspect, I am a little ahead in the manga. It is getting heated with the romance, so let it cook. We're getting somewhere with it. We're not getting it right now, but we're getting it soon.
Exactly. Memory. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I'll let it. Yeah, don't let him.
He ain't cooking a gourmet meal. I know that.
Oh, he wasn't for sure.
So for me,
It's gonna be in the same breath as DxD, but I'll let you.
It shouldn't. On God.
No gourmet meal around here.
Edginess wise?
No.
Oh, no, you're bugging. All right, go.
Let me go. First off,
You
I
got
don't
it.
care
Clock
what
it in.
Gremlin. I don't care what our man God says here. He's not spitting when he talked about food. He must say, I don't know what he was. I couldn't even hear him actually. He might have had food in his mouth. But yeah, Mono is great. Mono is great so far. Not even the Eurocamp references. Gremlin's mentioned Eurocamp, like, oh, you gotta, like, that's why it hits so much. Without the Eurocamp, like, that's just the cherry on top. It helps, right? Like, you don't need that though. These characters, they're so fun. Like, they're expressive. I really like just, I don't know, them together and going to these different places. Like, yeah, we talked about it earlier. I talked about it earlier. They don't even really, like, they're supposed to be a photography club. I mean, they have been doing that, but really, like, it hasn't been the whole main focus, which I don't even really have a problem with that, right? Because they're having a good time with each other, which is all you want from these kinds of shows, right? Like, cute girls doing cute things. Production wise, it is so freaking good. I've actually been really surprised with, like, a lot of the character animation, the backgrounds, like a lot of the shots that they go for. It's just it's so good, man. And like I said, the Eurocamp references, it helps, right? Pointing out the characters you love. Eurocamp is one of my, if not my favorite slice of life series like ever. So yeah, it was only Destin, right, that I was really going to like this one. Great characters. It looks fantastic. Just good vibes, good times. Highly recommend for my slice of life lovers.
I would agree. Even for me, who hasn't even finished all of Eurocamp, I was going into this because of the photography. I love photography, so I was going into it for that. But even with not even being the main focus some of the times, like you talked about, the production is already incredible. So that's like our photography right there. Like the backgrounds, how they make them look, and just our characters are so expressive and they're so funny. Like the VAs are great, and I love how it's just so vibey. It's so chill. It's just a good mixture, and it's definitely making me want to go finish Eurocamp.
You need to.
Yeah, I do. And
so good, man.
It's a good cherry on top, like Nate said, with like finding out the characters. You're like, oh, this is who that is, or even just like they reference like the things they've been doing there and all that stuff. It's a really fun time, and I love the characters. It's just the characters, bro. I love the characters. They're so good. I would put a recommended if it's a good slice of life of this season. It's awesome.
Nice. Okay.
All right. I got 30 seconds to finish this off. What I must say is it's really good. I agree. I agree with everything y'all are saying, except for that it's better than Food for the Soul. Honestly, this is binge chilling. Food for the Soul is recommended. I don't know what to tell you. This just doesn't hit nearly as much as the food one. The food one is great, guys. Y'all just don't give it enough of a shot because y'all are fucking simps for Eurocamp. I don't understand half the
Not really.
for this Eurocamp shit, so it's not that good comparatively.
Yeah. So if you're looking at it through those
and the
lenses,
characters in Food for the Soul are just better. They're more expressive. They're more entertaining. The characters from fucking Mono, I honestly can't even tell two of the characters apart.
Boom. Great way to end it. Great way to end it. Nice one.
I'll just say real quick memory. I'm actually planning to watch Eurocamp. It has been on my list. I have animes right now, so potentially by the end of this year for sure. I'll let you know when. Maybe by the fall, perfect timing to watch it.
Maybe you should drop that JJK to watch that instead. I don't know.
No, JJK's been.
Grem was not cooking with that take.
no.
Chat, let us know. Was he cooking or not?
That's good,
Let's see. Yeah, gourmet meal.
Hold up. bro. Should I just pick To Be Hero to be last? Fuck, bro.
Yeah, maybe
no.
You should have it. You should have.
I
The
should.
summer
Alright,
podcast.
All right, honestly, no. You cannot go first. All right. So hear me out. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely 100% with you. Before this last episode, I would have put it in recommended. This last episode drops it down to binge chillin', and it's on the lower spectrum of binge chillin'.
Oh wow.
This last episode disappointed the hell out of me, and I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I was rudely spoiled immensely, and I had watching the episode was such a disappointment to me, and it left me just kind of like, am I supposed to give a fuck?
Damn.
And how is this even I don't know. This last episode was bad. It's a horrible episode. God, binge chilling might be too much for it.
Dang.
I'm giving it binge chilling. It built a lot of goodwill early, but this last episode wasn't it. It was kind of ass. What do you got? Who's next?
I'll go next. For me, I would say binge chilling. I feel like the recent, the build up for the reveal. I think I talked about this with y'all off, stream or recording or whatever. But I just feel like the execution wasn't necessarily there. With the build up, it felt like they were building up for something huge. It was gonna it had to hit. I feel like with the build up and it didn't really necessarily hit or meet those expectations. I guess I had high expectations that were not met recently. So that's recent. We're talking about the series as a whole, right? So if I was just talking about that, I would probably put this on the lower end of binge chilling, but I would still say it's somewhere in the mid, maybe the higher tier of binge chilling. I'd probably say it's actually somewhere in the middle. This was kind of to be expected with this series, with it being a key work, right? It was going to be slice of life, more comedic at the beginning until you had some gut punch at some point, and that was the end of this arc. There's definitely some supernatural elements at play here, which I'm really interested in that as the series goes along, as we focus on the other girls. So there's definitely things I like about the series and that are keeping me interested. It looks really good as well visually, so you have that as well. But I'm expecting more gut punches. Hopefully the execution is better going forward with these other arcs and can hit those notes. So right now, though, I would say binge chilling, but it does have potential to be higher, I feel like, for me.
Also, it's probably lower.
I guess for me, I honestly wasn't gonna check it out because I just didn't feel for anything for it. And I will put it in between binge chilling and maybe 6. I feel like the Nun one left such an impression for me that this one just doesn't hit at all. I really did like the last key work. It was really well. I think for me, it's just the different routes in this part. I don't think I will like that. And the Nun one was just focusing on one person.
Yeah.
And it hit really more deeply for me at the end. So I just, I don't think, maybe I'll even drop this. I don't know. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, it's all right.
I wonder.
I have a big more impression of other key works than this one.
That's fair. Me too, for sure. Yeah, I wonder though. They have all these different routes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wonder at some point if maybe they all kind of come together at some point. All the girls. I don't know. I feel like that would be maybe interesting. Because I do agree. If it's each route, kind of it could maybe take viewers out. Because maybe you're feeling certain routes and not feeling other ones in comparison, but. That's just how it goes with visual novels sometimes, I guess.
And then, I'm kind of thinking that it'll restart the story over just to get through this other girl's route, or is it going to continue in the same timeline? That's my other. I don't know.
It felt like a reset of sorts, but
that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
I got 1 minute 30 left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So I originally was gonna watch this anime. You have this protagonist Hari that goes to this island. His grandma died, but he goes there for a different reason. But he just uses the excuse of his grandma dying to go to the island, and he meets these unique characters, these girls and some guys, but majority of them girls, who just kind of act in a particular way that kind of rubs him kind of sus in a sense. but he can't put his finger on it. What everyone's saying is true. You meet these characters and they have their different arcs, and you're trying to figure out what's going on with them specifically. You kind of get this sense of like there's something going on, but you don't know what it is yet. It could be supernatural. You don't know if there's something wrong with the island. But so far it's been kind of like wholesome at times, and then you get a little bit of like fan service, a little bit of etchiness, which just makes it more funnier, but nothing too crazy. The last arc we just finished was with Kamome, and I personally giving it binge chilling. It's really high up for me, like not recommended, but it's high up there. I loved the last episode that came out as opposed to my co-host. I actually, if we were doing a regular episode of Off the Binge, I would give it episode of the week. I love the fact that
wow.
they're actually giving it like a farewell to her. They kissed even though she's not really there in that sense. Like it was not what I expected, and I was just kind of like surprised, kind of perplexed. For sure, people wanted more from it, but I feel like this is an anime where if you like again mystery stuff and you like a little bit of supernatural, you kind of want to see what's going on, a little bit of etchiness. This is an anime to watch.
Perfect timing. Now let's go to a new one.
Next one.
Don't tell me it's Bye Bye Earth. I'm actually gonna leave the call if it is.
I wish
Neko
it
already
was.
hit on Bye Bye Earth. We probably just go
You
right
could delete it. I
Two
wanna go
perfect.
first.
Go ahead, Neko, talk to us.
I will put this in binge chilling. It's really fun. I really, really love the newest episode this week. That was so good, and I really hope it keeps going down the same route. I think I might even put it recommended if it keeps going this route. Apparently, it's elevating the source material, so that is awesome. So I really do love the characters. I love the story. I love just even one of our saints is like going down like this like trying to get revenge for her sister route. I love our other saint like getting more like people that actually appreciate her. That's been fun, and then something else underlying after everything, and it's been great. I really do recommend, just if you want to see something about like a saint or someone being not treated right, going to a kingdom to be treated right, and then the sister finding that out and getting revenge for her sister, and even having her own character arc, which is awesome. So they're both changing. I love our saint that used to be really like emotionless, getting more emotion lately. So it's been fun for me. I would put it in binge chilling. By the end, maybe recommended.
Right. If I could just bounce back from what you're saying, that I will put it up the notch, and I will stay with recommending already. Only 7 episodes in, it's been really good. If you like the story aspect of where you want to see a character that has 2 sisters that have their own type of skill sets, they're still good at what they're good at, but one of them is like special without doing the spell sets, and they already is perfect at it. The other one is good as them, but has their own type of skill set. But they can split off. One wants to be inspired from the sister, like, yo, I want to be just like you on my goal, but then they took you away from me. It's revenge time, bitches. You are done. And I love that type of attitude. We don't really get that in a lot of source material, that we see them like go evil, but not really going evil. It's still having their mental who they are, but still having the contrary, like, hey, I'm gonna go, still have my ambitions, be like my sister, be the person that I inspire to be, but I'm gonna change and still become the person I see myself, and revenge on these bitches. So I kind of love that type of storytelling. So I do recommend it if you're up that alley. If you want to see week to week episode gets better and better with the potential of what it could be, and putting little Easter eggs or kind of foreshadowings of the demons of this and going on. So go watch it. I recommend it. It's good. Anybody else?
For me, I would say binge chilling. I feel like the most intriguing thing to me to this point has been the stuff with Mia, the other sister, and just like how she's kind of trying to screw over, like she's playing the long game in a way with I think his name was Julius. I think.
Yes, that's just Julius. Yes.
Yeah, like trying to screw him over, which obviously we're all for. And just, I don't know, her approach, I'm a fan of for sure. So that's been the more intriguing thing. I'm not as sold on her sister just yet. Like I get kind of her situation, right? And like she's finally found people that appreciate her for what she does, right, and the kind of person she is. I feel like we still, we're kind of on that path, or that trajectory where we're going to see development from her. It kind of reminds me of like I feel like I like Violet Evergarden. Like, it kind of
Yeah.
gives me that kind of vibe with her character.
Yeah.
I see what
For
you're saying.
sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we will see as time goes on more development with her, which I would like to see. But right now I'm not completely sold on her character, but it's nice. Like nothing I'm going on really out of my way to try and scream and recommend this to people, but it's a nice time, honestly. Like there's been some stuff I've liked, but also a few problems I have with it. But yeah, I would say binge chilling. I'm kind of right in the middle.
All right. Mega Grem, any thoughts?
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna echo everything Nate said. The most interesting part about this is Mia. I could not give a shit about the Two Perfect Saint. Her sister's the only interesting part about this entire show. I'll put it in binge chilling. If the sister ends up killing the dude and causing some awesome chaos, then this will go up to recommend. But as of right now, it's binge chilling. It's a good time.
All right. All right. So now on these last 10, let's try to rapid fire these. Let's get straight to it because we're about to reach our 3-hour show. So let's go on the last one.
God, we were doing good on time. What happened?
Conversations. My Hero Vigilantes. I'm gonna keep it short on mine.
Recommend.
If you like the My Hero universe, if you already like what's been going on 17, and you want to see something that happened 3 years before the original My Hero Academia started, this is your show. You want to see a bit of more Razorhead, more of the people in the shadows, more people that are not presented.
Miss Midnight's back, bitches.
I don't care if I'm in it like that. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. But if you want to see more like people like Batman, like the Spider-Man characters, the characters that are like the Daredevil, like people on the street level, this is your show. This is your Atelier. That's my promo for anybody else want to jump in. Go ahead.
The new characters are really fun. They're a good trio, and
100% waifu.
she's 14. But yes, she's great. I love Pop Step.
Yeah.
FBI, open up. Wait, what? No, Vigilantes, highly recommend, bro. Like this brings me back to like early MHA, like how I felt early on.
Yes.
Loving the vibes. I mean, you got Stain out here, like that's all I can ask for. Stain Origins, Stain Origins, man. I mean, come on, like to see kind of what shaped him is awesome to get that content right in any capacity. But like even the new cast, like Neko said, has been awesome.
Yeah.
Really been enjoying it. It looks fantastic. Bones formed a new studio. They're working on this Bones film. It looks fantastic. Yeah, I'm really digging Vigilante.
It's all right.
Hopefully it can keep it up. Also, Ida's brother. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Some more romance with Pop Step.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
That's awesome. Backstory.
Next
That
episode,
backstory
baby.
was sweet. That backstory.
It was very sweet.
All right.
Hey, you want
That was
that?
unanimous recommend.
Yeah, that's unanimous recommend. That's why I went to the next one. This is also going to be unanimously recommend, I'm sure.
I think this is
recommended.
Trash.
It's great.
I would have said trash if it wasn't for again my boss who forced me to watch this anime, but it's recommended. I've been having a great time.
Wait, who, boss? I didn't kidnap you. That was Manga that kidnapped us.
Was it? I'm pretty sure it was you, no?
No,
It was
I kidnapped you. Yeah, I kidnapped you for Witch Watch and another one, but it wasn't to be hero. That was your man got Grem that brought us to his dimension, and he put us with handcuffs and everything, and tied us up.
No, no, that's different. That's different. I'm confusing the other anime too. No, I want to appreciate Gremlin when he gives me a specific take, and he gives me his honest opinion. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'll give it a chance. And I watched it. And I'm like, you know what? I want to hate the animation, but the story's so goddamn.
Look, it's 2D from here, so hey, you should be having fun with that.
I would also like to add that if you're a person that haven't yet watched this and haven't heard of reviews of the guys when they first watched the first 3 or 4 episodes without me and Crash, the one thing I would say this: that if you're a fan of Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Dark Horse, any manga, and you like the aspect of the superhero concept, and you want to see how is the fandom incorporated into this of putting the rise, how back then people chose and voted who are the Robins to get killed by the Joker, and most people voted dead ass for for Jason Todd. So if you want to see something like that incorporated from the fandom to actually push the agenda for which hero to be the top, this is your show where the trust value of your hero is the one that makes them win. No matter is your armor, no matter if it's your weapon, no matter is how you fight, it's the trust value of the power is who puts them on top. It's just like the fandom of our social media puts the celebrities on top. Same aspect, and is the way I will promote this show if you're interested to it. Those are my last thoughts.
Definitely recommend for me. I'm not gonna say much, but I feel like the way like the system is set up and the way that it kind of focuses on it, and also like getting into the minds of our characters and what it can do to a person, right?
Yeah.
Like and seeing how certain characters handle it differently from others. That's like probably to me the most fascinating part of the series for sure, which is a big part of what it's built on. The series I appreciate that the series is not, they don't shy away from like killing characters off either. Like they're not like some of these cliffhangers, man. Some of these things they leave us off with just absolutely brutal. Yeah, like so I gotta appreciate that aspect of it too. Like they don't shy away from that. The violence, that's just the reality of this, of this world. And I mean, yeah, it looks phenomenal. The music, Hiroyuki Sawano's on here, of course.
Yes.
You know he's gonna cook.
And Lucy Chan.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I've really been enjoying To Be Hero. I can't. This is, like I said, another probably unanimous recommend from everyone.
Yeah,
I
another
definitely
unanimous.
recommend, because as a person who's loved the other 2 seasons of this franchise, it's great. It's getting darker just like the other 2, and probably even more so with this one. And especially we have 2 seasons of this series with more things we're gonna see. It's gonna be crazy. I'm really excited for more.
All right, so let's get on. Oh yes, man, I got Grem. Anything you want to add?
Trash. It's not unanimous because I refuse to acknowledge the show.
Oh my god.
Until our number 9 hero is dead, this is trash.
Damn.
Oh wow.
No, in all
Bro, one of them
seriousness-
did die. One of them did.
Yes, that
in
is
all
true.
ser-
That is true. That is true.
In all seriousness, this is a recommend, but I do fucking hate Esol.
We do have confirmation. Is the current ISO?
Yeah.
The brilliant
Yes.
new life.
Who's watching?
Yeah.
This is another one of those ones that I like to put in the trash tier, but also say I'm watching it because I'm isekai trash. Dude, this show is shit. It's not good. There's no redeeming qualities for this show, but it's basically an isekai, and I'm isekai trash.
It should be dropped.
I eat this shit up. It should be dropped, but I'm isekai trash, and I like watching isekai trash. So there you go.
I don't have much to say on it. It's pretty trash. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I don't-
Look, chat. I'm gonna just keep it simple. If you like,
Very generic.
if you like a fantasy series that literally is like the wrong way to use healing magic, but slightly a bit less, and you like the opening, like I do, I fuck with the opening. This is a show that I would recommend for binge chilling. It's definitely not straight trash. I would say it's like a 7/10. Like a 7.2 out of 10. So if you want something that's up your alley, comes on Thursdays, and you want something that has a nice pop song, and also he's OP, he thinks just you regaining or healing a whole arm that you just chop off like it's just nothing. Go watch it. That's all I got. I've been chilling.
Okay.
All right, next one. Let's
That's
go.
awesome.
Let's go. We out. That's it. We out.
Oh, man.
Is it really ballpark?
Maybe I should have went with my favorite, Umamusa. Oh wait. I was about to say, bro.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's just me. All right. Look, Ranger Reject. I enjoyed season 1. I was supposed to read the manga because they skip things, and then they skip things in this season too. But it's a good time if you like Sentai stuff with one of the villains of a Ranger show trying to get revenge on these Rangers, and he's infiltrated them, and other things are coming up. Definitely recommend. It's a fun time, even with some of the choices the anime is making. Hey, you can watch the anime and read the manga and maybe get the stuff that they're skipping. But I recommend it. It's a good time. It's like, even with all the stuff that are flawed with it, I'm having a good time. I'm definitely going to start reading the manga. I have them collected. I just haven't started them, so I'm excited to really start it and see the stuff they're skipping, because a lot of people do love the series. So I'm excited.
I'm gonna just jump in and say for her, for Watkins to speak on, Street Trash, they're cutting off a lot, super a lot. He's very disappointed. He's hurt as a fan. So we suggest to go read the manga. That's all.
Oof.
That's a crazy take. I didn't expect that from Watkins at all.
Oof.
Well, I am speaking for him from what he's spoken to me. I didn't actually grab his full opinion, but I'm just interpreting what he thinks in a way I could say for him. But yeah,
That's fair.
I guess I'll get more of an answer from him when I guess the anime ends.
It's funny because anime only actually enjoyed that episode. I was like, oh shit,
Shoshimin?
Shoshimin.
Gremlin, what we thinking, bro?
Recommended for me.
Lately, I would say recommend, but like,
Yeah.
In general, yes. Even
yeah.
people have a skill issue, then A.
Yeah. In general, it's a recommend. And this most recent episode, not the one from this week, so I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But
well,
the
it's
most
really
recent
good.
episode I've seen definitely pushes this back into recommended. The savagery we got from our girl Osanai is it's so good.
You'll love the
I would recommend this. It kind of feels a lot like Apothecary in the first half, where we were all like, man, I kind of miss Apothecary, you know? It doesn't feel like it's Apothecary right now. And that's kind of where I'm at with this. It kind of didn't feel like it until recently, and now it feels like it again, and I'm reveling in it. I love it. So it's an easy recommend for me. What about you?
I would say recommend as well. Especially lately, it's been cooking. I feel like hopefully that trend continues, but like it's one of those ones where you're like, as we've been like, because this whole season so far was focused really on one thing, right? One thing going on. I feel like the first season was obviously different. We had a bunch of different things I feel like going on, some silly little bits, but like we're trying to put the pieces together, trying to gather, I feel like, as much as you can. You have our characters put with new faces, so seeing their interactions was kind of interesting to say the least, but it doesn't hit the same, right, when our two are not together. So yeah, I would recommend. Visually, it's phenomenal. Production wise, it's amazing. Like, it looks so good. The direction is phenomenal. A lot of the shots that they go for is just so good. So yeah, highly recommend Shoshimin.
Yep. I mean, it's going to complete the whole story, so hell yeah. I'm excited for the leftover that we have. It's going to be awesome.
It did seem like, I don't know, like, we'll see probably in the episode we'll watch, but like with how the most recent episode that me and Grem saw, it's like maybe they're getting together, back together. Hopefully the duo.
I mean, crazy.
I mean, you would
It'll be
think,
crazy.
right? Like,
It'll be crazy.
or hope for.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are hitting our mark, so I would just at least advise for the last 5 just to say what we, what our categories are, and just get to the final one, so we don't have to waste too much time on it, because I know we've been going on this for a while.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, maybe I
Yep.
should pick my favorite.
Damn.
Do you want to speak on it? I'll give you the floor if you want to speak on it.
Talk to us quick. Let's go.
I mean, dude, this is the highest tier of recommend you could possibly like think of for this season. I mean, this is in the upper echelon for sure. It has that traditional like sports feeling to it, like the blood pumping adrenaline, like you want to cheer your girl on, like our girl here, like. Just, I don't know. They do such a great job of getting you into the characters, getting you into the races, the support system, the music during the races. I mean, man, this keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's just pure excitement. Some really funny bits too, with like Caps, a lot of her reactions and just the things that she says. And now we're moving into nationals. This was the stuff that we had was really just prequel stuff, and it was that good. So now we're getting into nationals, and it's gonna be freaking fire, man. Which I haven't watched the new episode, so they did get into the national stuff, I feel like, already, probably, but
Wow.
That's crazy.
dude, I cannot wait. I'm really enjoying this series.
Bremen.
Highly recommend, like the highest tier of recommend.
All right.
Grem.
I got Graham.
Yeah,
New clock.
he's on the same page. He's on the same.
I'm on the exact same page. Highest tier recommend. There is not a single show in this entire list that we have done or that we have yet to do that is higher on my tier than this one right now.
Oh wow.
I love Apothecary.
I might have to agree.
I love Apothecary, and Apothecary will eventually eclipse it. But as of right now, Umumusume is number 1. It is not beat yet. This show is so good. I love, man, it makes me feel good to be in a drag down fight that is a shonen like this. It has been so long since I've sat down and watched an amazing shonen that like I feel all the emotions. Like man, there's something about sports anime that get me.
Yeah.
And this, I have not seen a sports anime like this since I caught up to Ace of Diamonds.
I was about to say, is this better than Ace?
No.
No, I can't say it's better than Ace or even like Haikyuu, but it gives me those feelings. A lot
That's
of those
good.
feelings I
Yeah.
got when
That
I'm
is
watching
good.
Haikyuu, when I'm watching Ace of Diamond, I'm getting some of those feelings for this, which is a good sign because we're only in the beginning part. So
Copy.
Right. It makes me feel the same thing I feel when I watch Haikyuu, when I watch Ace of Diamond, when I watch Hajime no Ippo. It's just that. And if that's something you like, highly recommend.
yes, on repeat.
Anybody else? No? Cool.
Nope.
All right. We got last one.
Wow, what a final four we got.
If
here.
A rank is the last one, I swear to fucking God.
Oh man.
Give me bye bye Earth.
You can just remove it.
Yeah, go back
I
and
think
remove it.
that's-
I'll
you can.
remove it.
I just remove this. Neko already spoke on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. She already just jumped in.
It's good
Bro,
trash,
if
guys.
it's gonna be a rank party. You know what? I'm calling it right now.
Oh
It's
my
a rank
god.
party.
Oh yeah, now you can call it.
It's a rank party, bro.
Look, I'm gonna just go quick. If you've been a fan of the first season, you will watch season 2. You'll go enjoy it. If you haven't watched season 1, it's literally a girl just building on her own type of reverse harem and her own family, and it's a very wholesome series. That's it. That's all I got.
This is the definition of binge chilling.
Yeah, like this is
series.
perfect for binge chilling.
This series is literally the definition. Like, it's just a nice time. It's never gonna blow you away, but you're never gonna sit there and be like, "Wow, I just wasted my time. Like, this was complete garbage." It just, I feel like it just always finds a way to somehow just be all right, or like just solid fun, whatever.
Yeah,
I think,
binge chilling.
I think you also did watch the season 1, right? Man, God.
Yeah, binge chilling.
All right.
You put the binge and binge chilling. Yeah.
You did.
Oh.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? No. Okay. Cool.
Nope.
Let's go. Last
Oh,
two.
man.
Last
It's
two.
gonna be a rank party, bro.
Is it really a
I
rank?
did not. It's gonna be.
No, it's gonna be Princess.
Oh my God.
Yep.
What the hell?
Can I just say real quick? I'm just at least happy that I was the last one. I don't even care that I was number 13.
Yeah, yours was the last one. That
I don't care.
That is
The
true.
gods love me. I will take it. I don't care if I was
You
number
did-
one.
you
I was the
won
last
in-
one.
yeah.
The gods love the
The
gooner.
goon. I
Hispanic
would put this
Assassin
in.
lives to see another
Let's go,
day.
Princess.
I would put this in binge chilling. I like it.
Yeah, same. I
It's
feel like
good.
it's a bit like repetitive right now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm curious, like, especially with how long it's going to be, like, when it's maybe going to go away from that. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But right now it's kind of been like this episodic sort of repetitive format, which I don't have really necessarily a problem with it. Like, the transformations are cool. The songs are awesome. Like, the action's actually really good. Like, but it's not really blowing me away right now. Yeah, I would say binge chilling for this one.
I agree. Binge chilling.
I haven't
I'm
watched. I
thinking
can't
about
say that.
if we kept watching that witch one. Ugh, God.
Oh,
Lord.
yeah, I didn't even put that one in here. Jeez.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's it.
All
All
right.
right. The last
And
one.
Last,
Last one.
You know, if the last
Wow.
one is going to spin. Where does it land? Where does it land?
oh, right on the picture.
Oh,
one.
right on the picture.
Hey.
0.001%.
Golly, he married them all.
Man.
Whippy. God.
Shit.
Golly. Get me out of here.
I'm gonna just say binge chilling. That's it. That's all I got. Binge chilling. We already spoke about it in Court 1 on episode 17. Like Crash said earlier in the beginning of the show. Again, promoting episode 17. Binge chilling. That's all I got.
I guess
dropped.
I'll say binge chilling, bro, but because I wanted to drop this, right? I was debating dropping it.
Just
and
join
it
me,
was,
Nate.
Like,
Bro, we're
it
19
just-
episodes in. We're 19 episodes. We can't drop it. We
No,
already
but
had
this was
6.
like, well, I'm saying like if this like I was gonna drop it right if the second core I feel like was not better, and it's been better, a little better than I feel like core 1. So I gotta say binge chilling, especially like with the reveal that we had about what was the dude's name?
Yuke?
with his the one gold or whatever the hell it was called, like that reveal
Yes.
with like the ultimate dimensions or
Yeah,
timelines or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's a cool
reveal.
concept.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Like I actually liked how they handled that. So I would say binge chilling, honestly.
Yeah, low tier been chilling. Man,
Low
got
tier
Grem.
binge chilling. Yeah.
If he fucks all of them, if he fucks all
No,
of them,
that
I'll
would make it better.
recommend
That would make
Yeah.
I'll recommend
Same.
it. If he
Same.
fucks all of them, I will recommend it.
Same.
If he
Insane.
fucks Rain, I will put it to binge chilling.
It's insane.
No, if he fucks
Insane.
Rain, I'll put it into like
Insane.
the fucking recommended. As of right now,
Insane.
it's,
As of right now.
I mean, he needs to get his dick wet, and if he gets his dick wet, it is absolutely a 10 out of 10 recommend. But as of right now, it's barely binge chilling, bro.
That's crazy. All right.
Just drop it, guys. Just
So we have-
that's what we leave off with.
Yeah, it's
just
just
depression, bro.
it's just barely been chilling. But you know what, guys? We appreciate for you checking out our first ever 3-hour fucking show. That's all I got. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
we got better on the format, but we yappers in some way, I guess.
Yeah,
Golly.
also- we
always
had-
find a way to yap. In the
I know.
We also have 43 shows that we discuss. We have 43 shows we discuss. Great discussion. 3-hour. That's all I got. 3-hour. Anybody
Aren't
wants
you
to jump in?
excited for summer? I
Yeah.
mean, summer's gonna be even more
Oh,
awesome.
summer's gonna be insane. I believe, yo, Chad. Look, if you guys don't mind seeing a 3-hour show, let us know. Let us know if you guys don't mind seeing a 3-hour show, because we're gonna make that 3-hour show for summer. 3-hour show. Fuck a binge zone. We introduce ourselves and then just go straight to how to flop. But anyway, anybody else want to say a bye? If not, we could just end the show.
No, it was a great time. Great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Good
Yeah.
harder
Great time.
flop. Honestly, I would say this harder flop was better than the last one because a lot of stuff last season was a flop.
Yeah.
But this season there wasn't that much of a flop. I feel like, honestly, personally,
No, they're either.
I've been
good or
having
they're
fun.
best.
I've been having fun with a lot of stuff.
I feel like that's a testament to like this season, because I feel like I kind of like there was stuff I was excited for, but I kind of like on paper I was like, I'm not as excited, because especially I was like glancing at summer and I'm like, man, this season doesn't really look all like that. But like I've been enjoying the hell out of this season, so I feel like
Yeah,
how this went kind of tells that.
proved it.
So
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we appreciate you guys checking out episode 30 of the Off the Bench podcast. With that being the case,
For y'all.
like, subscribe, continue telling us in the comment section of what you guys enjoyed, how to flop. Did you guys enjoy any of these recommendations? Did we give good recommendations to these promotions of the podcast, of the episodes,
let us know.
of the animes?
Heck
Third.
yeah.
Bye.
Oh my God, we're great.
Go watch light novels. Take care.
Watch.
Watch.
That's
like,
insane. Oh my. Well, keep reading
Hey, guys,
anything,
for
manga,
30
light novels,
seconds,
anything.
Please
Alright,
like,
yeah.
subscribe.
Alright, yeah.
Thank
Alright,
you.
yeah.
Follow us on
Right.
Twitter. Follow us on our
Alright, yeah.
Discord. Watch us on YouTube.
Follow us on Discord.
Alright,
That's
alright.
crazy.
Yo, so memory. Win me that $3. I did win technically. It wasn't the last one.
Damn. Damn.
He said it has to be the last.
It has to be the last one where every
Yes.
party is.
Dude, I was getting a little nervous. So
I know, bro. I almost got it, bro. Yeah, but what?
Matt and Miguel's were down to like the last like 15 or like something like that. I'm like,
Bro, last
oh, shit.
25.
Bro,
Vash
the
and
moment
was it
he
last
saw him,
25?
like,
Yeah.
Did I say Vash and Miguel? Vash and
Yeah.
Krat.